So here we go. Roll out studios. Keeping it real, it's about to go down, y'all. You know the deal. Now Speed Doggy Dog. You know he got that heat. The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Nikki Pam, where you at, girl?
She coming.
Let's get it in like a Soul Train jam. A DJ Ron C hit him with a fat mix. Ripping Lynn with the Long Beach with the dope shit. Tangy M.
Heaven high.
Got me singing like Luther Vandross. Now who's that coming in to say hey? Give it up for my big homie
Mr. Ray.
Ladies and gentlemen, we back, y'all. It's the Rollout Show, bringing the funny for all y'all. Get 'em Ron C.
It's the Rollout Show.
It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show.
She coming, y'all. She coming. That's why her seat.
Here we go.
is empty.
We are here. It is the Rollout Show right here. We start when we want to. Well, not because we want to, because that's just how it went down. It's your boy, Speed Doggy Dog, in the building. My co-host for right now is...
Tangy Ambrose. Heaven high.
Thank you.
You're
That's all we got right now. Pam is basically riding in from the airport.
Yes.
And she's fighting that traffic. I don't know what made her think she was going to get through that morning traffic like that. That shit ain't no joke.
Well, she thought she could just roll on out through it.
No, you can't. Not in L.A.
Not in L.A.
Maybe in Norfolk, Virginia somewhere, but you can't do that here. The number to call into is 747-888-3082. It's your boy, Speedy. How was your day yesterday? Better? Yeah. Is it getting better?
It is getting better. With Taco being, yeah, the people working in the house, everybody's coming out, where's Taco? Oh, he was the toughest little dog ever. I'm going to miss him growling at me while I rubbed him.
Now, are you going to replace the dog or, like, get another dog?
I could never replace
Well, not
Taco.
replace, but I'm saying, like...
Right. I'm not going to try to replace him, but I am dog sitting right now.
Another dog?
Another dog that I agreed to dog sit before Taco died, a Cocker Spaniel.
Oh.
So, but...
He's probably wondering where his buddy is.
He is. She is, because she was a girl. But I am going to get another one for my daughter. I think maybe for Christmas.
Oh. Okay.
Isn't that good?
Because the kids want it?
Hey,
Keith
how
in the building.
Doing?
What's going on? What's going on?
You need headphones. They've been in between her legs, but be
In
careful.
between my
Wow.
legs.
Yes.
Thank you, Speedy.
But be careful, he said.
Nice and warm, though.
My man, Keith
yes,
Jefferson.
You can say
Okay,
that.
good,
You
okay.
can say that.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
you can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
My man Keith Jefferson in the building. Thanks. He was actually supposed to go on at 12, but fuck it.
I'm here, baby.
Yeah.
That's called
Well,
being prompted on time.
That's right.
How about that?
No.
Yeah. Speed Demon,
Man,
what's up, boy?
Keith go back.
Yeah.
Man.
Back, I'll tell you exactly where. How far? Back in 1993, 94.
Yeah.
At the arena stage in Houston.
Yes.
This is where I met you. You was opening up for Fox.
Yeah.
And I was on
You
break.
was a groupie, I think. No, I'm playing.
No. Wow, really, Speedy? I was a groupie?
No.
Come on, man.
Not the whole me.
But arena stage in Houston, Texas back in the day, man. So that's how we first met. So
Yeah.
since then, me and Speedy just been boys and
Yeah.
just been homies since.
Play ball.
All that stuff.
A lot of stuff. Anyway.
Speaking of ball, don't think that Georgia is, because you from Georgia, right?
No, boy, right here.
No, you was born where? Well, I thought you were born in Georgia.
Right here, boy.
Okay,
Fuck is you talking
where'd you
about?
play football at?
Right
here.
here.
Right here. And you still think Texas football is not the best football in the house? 21-5-8, baby. Houston, Texas. Shout out.
Now, Texas football, they
Yeah,
deep.
man.
They deep. LA football right there. Our baseball's off the chain. Your baseball's nice. Our baseball's off the chain.
I don't think so.
High school
Speedy.
kids is big. But I mean, y'all have better fields.
Okay.
We're
okay.
just getting around to having, like, artificial turf.
Yeah, we really
For
need
high
to
school
work on our
students.
turf. You're right.
high school-
You're right.
Hey, but you know,
Shouldn't have said
in
it was
Texas, see, they build special stadiums for certain high schools in their district. So, like in California, y'all play y'all games like at the school.
Yeah.
Like they have actual turf stadiums built for different districts throughout Houston, Texas. So that's how big 21-5-8 football is instead of Texas. We have our own stadiums built, man.
21-5-8 football.
Yes,
Now-
ma'am.
Keith,
All
give
right.
you credits,
Yeah, Tangy.
man. Tell them the things you've done. You've probably seen Keith. One of the jokes I did some time ago
Here we go.
was
Here we go
Keith
with
was
that
in
boy.
Django,
Wow.
but he was slave 3. If I'm not mistaken. When the slaves was walking, he was slave 3, right?
You out of control,
no, you was
man.
a,
Wow. Actually, Speedy, Quentin gave me a character name. We all had character names. If you don't know
They
that
didn't say 'em.
Yeah, well, Pudgy Ralph.
Look here, Pudgy.
Even though it wasn't nothing pudgy really about me, but still pudgy Ralph. But yeah, I was in the first 18, 19 minutes of
the
of
first
Django.
part of the movie when the
First part of the
slaves are walking.
Yeah, man.
You were slave.
In line number 2.
That was an
two.
important 18, 19 minutes, though, because it
Yes, ma'am.
established
Yeah.
the movie. So I'm, yeah.
Tange, that's what's up. Thank you,
I
sweetheart.
got
See,
you.
you understand.
Yeah,
You know how it
I'm
is.
not trying to downgrade it. I said
man.
it was Slave 3.
Plus, you're working with a Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, and I was there.
Exactly.
Hey,
I was
man.
there when they were shooting because they shot not a lot, but they shot some stuff here.
Yeah.
This time, Speedy was the groupie.
Hilarious. Where'd they shoot that scene?
We shot it in Lone Pine, actually, Lone Pine, California, which is like about a couple hours from south of Mammoth,
Okay.
over in the Alabama mountains. So it's way out in the middle of nowhere.
Was it
man.
cold? Cause
It was cold.
It was cold.
It was butt ass cold.
How many times you had to do
I
that?
mean, it was
scene?
like 18. Well, the thing is, before we went into that scene, Quentin actually said it's gonna be cold as hell. We had a whole meeting about that whole scene.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm gonna let y'all guys know right now it's gonna be cold as hell." And man, when I say it was cold, because we was practically naked.
Yeah, and you're supposed to be cold because it was.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
for the time period.
Yeah.
So, Quentin is one of those directors, man. He's about the real atmosphere. Everything has to be real. It has to be authentic. It can't be, fake. It has to be real. So we actually, walked around with our, bare feet.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? In certain scenes that he wanted to get our shots. And then other scenes we had like our little fake booties on, we call them booties, where you have your feet, actually a replica of your foot made.
Oh,
Wow.
Like a cast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So in other words, so
You
we
won't
have
fuck
to
your feet up.
Exactly. 'Cause,
Wow.
And were those real chains on your ankle?
real chains, man.
How did it make
Real
you
change.
feel, like, with everything being real?
Just the whole surroundings of it. Because just one thing I can say, when I was growing up as a kid, I was very informed about Black history and our Black culture, because for 30 minutes after school every day, my mom would make me and my sister read like some on Black history. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
dope.
a lot of stuff that we didn't get growing up as kids, they didn't teach us in school. Where they taught us like civil rights and Rosa Parks, but not just a deep part of our history. Because we're very expansive people. But one of the things I learned is that you have to really put yourself in that. So just doing my research, man, as any actor do, as Tangi tell you have to just put yourself in that mindset of what that would have been like, and read the stories. I did my research. I read stories on slaves, on ex-slaves, the plantations, how they felt. Thousands of slaves.
I like that. I think every parent that just heard that should tell what your mom did again.
For 30 minutes after school every day, we read some on Black history. Because, everybody had the encyclopedias, the World Atlas, what I'm talking about, on the brown shelf.
And now,
Yeah.
and this is why it's so hard now for people to say, well, I couldn't. You have a computer that got it all.
Everything.
All
baby.
you got to do is tack it in there and then pull it up.
Pull it up, man, and do your research.
You
Back
ain't got to
then-
flip no pages.
No, man.
Like we had to do. Put your marker in there, and that's where
Right.
you're going to start off the next day.
Right.
But I think I'm going to do that with my kids.
It was manual speed. I'm telling you, man, it's so informative. That's one of the things that really helped me just be expansive about our culture and our people, man. So I grew up just knowing about Black history. And so for me, stepping into that role of Django, no matter what role it was, I was prepared for it. I was ready for it to take on that challenge. And so when I was ready, I stayed ready.
So you got to change. Are you feeling like, God damn, I don't know how they did it.
Yeah, man.
Shit, I'm waiting for cut like a
Come on.
Because back then, you probably would have got shot.
Come on, man.
The other part was
Except when you get cut back then, they didn't have nobody coming up to you giving you hot tea and hot coffee and putting blankets around you and having the heaters, in between takes to keep you nice and warm. So they had to travel by foot for miles and miles. Man, imagine traveling from Mississippi or Louisiana to Texas.
I can't imagine traveling
On
from
foot.
here to North Hollywood.
Okay.
I don't feel like going to the bathroom.
Hilarious.
Now, you did Buffalo Soldier.
I did Buffalo Soldier. Man, that was my first speaking roles that I did when I first got to L.A. Had the fortune to work with the great Danny Glover. And it was so much fun being a part of that cast, man, because that was my first eye-opening experience to the whole L.A. scene. I was fresh out of grad school, and hitting the spot, and then I had this opportunity to work with all these amazing actors who I saw as a kid growing up. So I worked with Glenn Turman and Cliff Powell and Michael T. Williamson and all these cats, the late Lamont Bentley, from Moesha back in the day. So this was Bob Gutton, good actor Bob Gutton, who's done tons of work. And so,
and just to get people caught up, Keith, just as far as an actor, you two as actors are, to me, the epitome. you kind of down. You like, this what. But you get her in front of that screen.
Oh man, trust me,
she cut her up.
Well,
like my daddy used to say.
I've heard about her for years because we know a lot of the same people in the same
building. Come in when she want to. Pamela. Well,
she's cute you look,
she must have got some.
Right.
Anyway,
nice. What's up, Pam? How you doing? Nice to meet you, girl.
You too.
She look like show enough.
Yeah. Right.
Look like.
I hate you in the show.
She look like.
Ooh, Pam.
Bruce Leroy. Show enough. I'm playing. So we talked to Keith. That's Keith. Say hi to Keith.
Pam,
you know Keith.
She did.
Can you turn her mic up, Nick?
Yeah.
So again, what I wanted to get to is that you do plays, no matter what it is, and we always tease you.
I know you do,
because to
man.
me,
you do.
He looked like my man from Soldier Story.
Here we go. Howard Rollins Jr., the late Howard Rollins.
No, not Howard.
Who?
But the other character.
Man, don't you just
CJ
Memphis, man.
Now,
Come on,
you
man.
got to do the character CJ Memphis.
Come on, man.
Come on, Keith. Ready and ready and action.
No, sir. Crow. You see, my daddy said I got the shot of a crow wing on my back and that's CJ Memphis.
One of the greatest movies I ever saw, man.
Come on, man. So
I don't know if it was true or not true, but it was a stage play.
Do you know about the history about that? It was a stage play at first.
Okay.
But the history of that is that the pretty much everybody from the Negro Theater Ensemble back in the day when Denzel was there, Sam Jackson, even Cliff Powell, they all did that film. And even David Allen Greer.
Yes.
A lot of people don't realize that David Allen Greer came from
skills.
Oh, man, I saw David Allen Greer at the La Jolla Playhouse play The Wiz back in the day. And David got mad skills. Yeah. Make a long story short, but they took that cast back in the early 80s and they basically moved them to the screen.
Okay.
And then they had the rest of everybody else do like the bus tour of it. But yeah, man, that film, man, was just, come on, man. You better get your hands off me. I know everything about Soldier's Play, baby. Soldier Story, man.
Man, I remember going to see it, and just to see so many black brothers on screen and killing it.
It's great, man.
I mean,
dude, listen,
dialogue.
It's nothing like, and Tangi probably can attest to this, but even in theater, there's nothing like working with, we work with all different nationalities, all different ethnic backgrounds and walks of life, but there's nothing like working with a black ensemble. And a talented black ensemble with that, because it's just an energy and a vibe that we get. Have the opportunity of, and Tangi would know this actor director from the Broadway scene. His name is Rufus Bonds Jr.
Yeah,
had the great privilege of working with Rufus, and he's Mr. Broadway. He's done everything: Lion King, he's done Rent, he's done Parade, all on Broadway. And the one thing that we had when we did Once on This Island early this year was that we had this family oriented cast where we prayed together, we eat together, and that energy would take you over onto the stage. And so when you have a film like A Soldier's Play, like a Buffalo Soldiers that I did, there's something to be said about that type of camaraderie. You know what I'm saying? To have everybody on the same page and just see all these amazing African American actors, man.
I've done stage.
Impossible.
Really?
What play were you in, Speedy? Tell the truth. Not hosting.
Telling it like it is. With the
at the Will Turn E-Bill?
Yeah, we did do the Will Turn E-Bill. All the black plays go.
All the black.
My mama gonna beat you. Coming to the Will E-Bill Theater this Sunday. Sunday.
Pam, that's true. You hit it on the spot, though. That's true.
No.
Speedy, what did you play?
Okay, so what it was is that
security guard or something?
Number 2.
No, here's the thing.
Officer Duncan.
So, y'all want to let me get the shit out.
Okay, good.
So I'm in ATL doing Uptown Comedy Club, and a play comes through, and they came to the show. Yeah. And David, I forgot his name. He does all the little
Talbot.
David Talbot came.
Talbot.
So David wrote the play, and he said he saw me perform. He's like, "Yo, my man, you funny as fuck. Can you open our play up? We need that. It's a comedy play." I'm like, "All right, cool." So I go on the road. I leave right from ATL, get on the road. Boom, I'm on the road with a play. But I'm just coming out opening. He said, "Well, since you're just gonna be opening, won't you stand in for the lead actor who was singing? He was doing everything." I'm like, "Can't do that shit." He said, "Yeah, but you probably won't. But just in case, know his lines.
Yeah,
because you hear and you're gonna be watching the play every night. You'll learn the lines." So I got the book and I know the lines. Boom, I know it. No biggie. We get to Virginia and his mom passed. And they said, "Speedy, you up?" I went, "Nigga, okay."
You're shaggy.
And the thing about stage, if you're an actor out there and you haven't done stage, god damn, that motherfucker feels
So
good.
what did they
Yes.
do for the singing parts, though?
Yes.
Hey.
So what they did on the, I can see it. Her mic's not all the way up.
In your mind.
No, I can see.
Yeah,
so
allegedly.
what they did was I did it more like I talked. So somebody else sang the actual thing, and I went, man, when you're going through things,
yes.
and then they.
Oh, that was good. That was smart.
You did a Bobby Brown.
Yeah,
That was good. That was good.
I had to sing a little bit in my mind.
That was good.
Yeah.
But I knew the lines, and so you get out there and I'm just hitting it, boom, and people they give you that response.
Yes.
So there's a scene where I'm supposed to reach in my pocket and because my dad walks up to me, "What did you eat my chicken?" And I'm like, "No, Daddy, smell your breath." And I'm supposed to spray. When I reach in there, it ain't there. The prop guy forgot to put it in my pocket. So I'm like, what do you do? I can't stop. It's a play. You can't stop. I need that spray shit. Nigga, I break down and start crying. Daddy, I don't know. And people losing their fucking mind. So David was like, and he got on the prop dude. And I said, no, it's okay. He just forgot. I figured it out.
Yeah.
And that's what it was about stage is that I don't give a fuck what happens. You got to keep going.
You got to keep
If
going,
you forget your lines,
you got to keep going.
if your actor forgets the lines, you got to jump in there with him,
Right.
and y'all figure it out afterwards when you go do the thing. But for me, doing stage was the most fun I ever had. That was the most fun ever.
It's that actor audience energy, man. You can't get it nowhere else but on stage.
Yeah,
it's nothing like that live. It's very different from film and TV. Yeah. And don't get me wrong, film and TV has its own, identity, its own entity in that regard. But as far as
you gotta know your lines.
You gotta know your lines.
You gotta know fucking lines. That's the one thing I did. You gotta know your lines.
But don't you get it when you're on stage doing your stand-up?
My stand-up is different because I love to see people laugh. I love to see you forget about whatever you're going through. And I like to see when people look at me like, I don't know him. He can't be funny. And the next thing I know, they falling out their seats. Yeah. They're running around, whatever it may be. But that's the joy I get. It's like, I don't get high, don't do that shit. But I would assume whatever that energy is, whatever that energy is, I feel that. So, and for me, being on stage felt the exact same way. It was just so, I felt like, because who gonna tell me to stop? Because when you're doing TV shit, the director be like, cut, that wasn't what the fuck I want.
But you know what? When you get it, when you're working on television is when it's a closed set.
Right.
But I make the crew laugh.
Oh, yeah.
If you can make the crew laugh.
Because they seen it all.
Yeah, and they're toned out. They're tuned out, so.
That's one of my things I do as well. Also, a movie you did, which is, I love Quentin Tarantino. I love what he does.
Yeah.
The Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight, baby.
So your character was who again?
Charlie. I worked at the haberdashery, so if you know the movie is he has an intermission, so it's very much like a Agatha Christie. It very plays like a book as if you read it because it takes place in one stationary place location. But I played Charlie, who works at the haberdashery, and basically Charlie is at the wrong place, wrong time.
I felt bad for you when they shot you.
I did too, man. How you feel like getting blown off the steps of a haberdashery in the middle of the snow?
Now where did they shoot that at?
We shot that in Telluride, Colorado, man.
How long? I mean,
in Telluride. Actually, I was there for about 2 months, but my work, if you just did my scenes straight through, I probably had maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks of work. But I stayed there for the full 2 months because they weren't flying everybody in and out because it's a hard place to get into. You got to fly into Melrose, then you got to travel an hour and a half just to get into Telluride because Telluride has a small airport. No commercial planes can land up on that mountain because it's surrounded by 14 feet, 14,000 feet elevation of mountains.
So I just want people to know who you was. We got you. Pam's in the building.
Yes.
Pam, how was Vegas?
Crazy.
Did you win some?
No, I lost money and had issues with the hotel Aria. Had a name drop people to get my money back and shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like
a lot of money or what?
It was $300. Yeah, I was like, shit.
I can do some things with $300.
And then Deshaun Lee.
No, he ain't.
Oh, he's still here. Well,
why are you whispering?
Because he had a man code violation I want to ask you about.
No, go right ahead.
So, he hurt himself. So we went we got some what was it, bath salts or whatever? What is it called?
Oh, his back.
Epsom salt.
Epsom salt. And so he took a bath. Okay.
No, because that's the only way you're gonna
Right.
You gonna fix
But
it?
then he had
but
his cell phone to the side, and he was kind of perched over the side. And I was like,
Wow.
you're going to have to stop. Seriously. I was like, oh, my God.
So you came in, he's like, hey.
I said, is your toe pointing?
Niggas in bubbles?
Nigga.
Are you
I
filled
was like,
with bubbles?
oh, hell no. He was like, turn off the lights, turn off the lights. I was like,
No, we gonna leave the lights on, nigga. That's what we not gonna do.
We gotta see this. We gotta see
You
this.
ain't
yeah.
been light no candles, nigga.
It was like this in the tub and shit. Because, you know, I had a huge tub. Why am I so much feedback?
Now, if you fuck your back up, the only way if you do the Epsom salt, you gotta sit down in the water.
Right, you have
but
to.
you're not gonna have no bubbles and your phone going.
Don't make
Turn
the
the lights off, bitch.
I felt bad. I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be like upset. And then he was like, just do this. Just leave. I was like, I don't saw it now. It's like it's in my head now. Like, you know what I mean? And I was like, I need to ask Speedy.
You got rubber duckies all over.
You took the words right
But
out of my mouth.
the thing is, it was the phone perched on the side, and you know him kind of like leaning to the side, and I could see him floating and his little toe pointed, and I was like,
That's terrible.
You ain't gonna get none today. That's what goddamn dude.
I
You
was
threw
so
a nigga right up under the bus.
scarred. I said, I
I'd have
have to
killed
tell
you
him.
if you saw me like, bitch, come here. You ain't gonna get on that radio show and say shit.
Epsom salt, man. Epsom salt cure everything.
All right, so,
everything.
so that could be the question today.
Yeah.
Ladies, have you ever caught your man in an awkward, like, he's like, no, nigga, no, what
Yeah.
you not gonna do?
Yeah.
Or you ever,
Yeah.
No, that's never happened.
you never,
You like
you
don't.
ain't gonna tell?
No.
Do you take
Aries don't kiss and tell me. You know Aries.
do you take
That's my
baths or
horoscope.
showers?
Showers.
Speedy, do you take baths or showers?
Really?
Let's check.
There's no
So,
way.
I mean, but
I
you-
can't take that L because you know you get in the tub. Now you got to get up and you whoa. And
then you
I keep
floaty.
telling myself I need
Yeah.
to buy that little grip shit that the old people have. So when you get out the tub, you,
Yep.
Right.
nigga, that's not sexy. You, whoa.
I don't know.
I'm afraid I might fall asleep in the tub.
Well, that
If I,
too.
if I take a bath in the tub, I feel I might fall
And
asleep.
then it has to be a big tub. You know what I'm saying? Your head can't be. You can't be in the. You know the
And I'll be by
apartment
myself.
tub.
You can't walk. Your girl can't walk in. You got bubbles,
Right,
candles,
right.
nigga. You got
Rubby duck.
Rubber ducks.
and you got that music playing. That next thing you know, you.
Right.
Tell you, man.
Yeah.
Remember last night somebody fell asleep in the tub.
I couldn't take it. I was just like,
Remember the last night somebody fell asleep in the tub.
Uh-oh.
what happened?
Are you?
too
Are you?
soon?
It's too soon.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
got
it's
it. If
too
I
soon.
got it and they didn't get it, it's
Too
too
soon.
soon.
All right, Lou.
Yeah, I did it. I did it.
I was kind of late on that one.
Whoop.
But Speed, that might be too soon.
Yeah.
It is the rollout show right here. In the building we got.
Nikki Pam.
In the building we got.
Tangi Ambrose, Heaven High.
In the building we got.
Keith Jefferson.
Better known as slave number 3.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Can we
Yeah,
move
you were in
on to that?
Django. I saw
No,
the Django.
fuck that.
Can we
nigga.
move on to that?
I wish I was in jail. I was there. I was there when they filmed the scene when the.
They couldn't
when-
put you as a slave? I mean,
No,
that
I'm too late.
what is that? Too fast.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just,
They didn't
Nick,
have
you
light
coming through.
slaves.
I was way too bright for that time period. But I was there when they filmed when the Klansmen came over the hill on the horses.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was cool.
And they blew up the thing.
That was
and
cool.
then Fox, they had to do it like a million times. And Fox
Yeah.
kept going, Speed, you know that shit real. I said, can you imagine that? All the motherfuckers coming over to get a couple slaves and they coming.
Right.
It's
And
real,
then-
man.
Pretty much that's your last day on earth. Because it ain't like they going to let you go or are bad.
Was
No,
it tension
you
on the
got
set
something,
between
man.
the white people and the black people? I'm just curious.
Hilarious.
I mean, because you be looking at them like, fucking whitey.
No,
Like
man,
this
you know,
when shit really happened.
You know, but
Yeah.
the thing is with Quinn keeps a cool, relaxed, loose set. You know what I'm saying? So in between takes, he's jamming Motown music, old school.
yeah.
Yeah,
He's
trying to
such an old school
keep
cat.
y'all to
you
y'all
know what I'm
blackness.
saying?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
get it.
exactly. There you go. There you
Better
go.
tap in
And
quick.
he's such a real.
Exactly.
He's like a real person.
Oh,
like,
And he
man,
only dates
he's-
sisters too,
like
right?
real,
That's what I
real,
heard.
Oh, yeah,
real.
love sisters.
Tangi,
what?
trying to get you on the show, on the movie. What's his next project? Because you
Yeah.
you would be great
You got
at
his
it.
number now, right?
Well, I'll just say I'm locked in pretty good with the Quinn people, and I
Oh,
feel
that's
like that they're on my side, you know, with my success and what I want to try to do with my career. So it's just it's good
So
to
is
have
there
that team
Django
of
2
people.
coming?
Wow, no, it's no Django 2.
Why not? Nigga, he won.
Yeah, he won with Django. Actually, Django was his largest selling film.
What?
His biggest grossing film. Oh yeah, worldwide Django.
Really?
If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, Django Worldwide is his largest selling film.
One thing
Excellent
this is what I
residuals
love
for
about
Slave
Tangy.
number 2.
We
Yeah,
come up with
how
some
about that?
little bullshit things. She grab her phone and go, hold on, nigga. So we'll know in a few minutes. Tangy don't play that. You ain't gonna just come up with some stats. You know, I'm the only nigga that really work for. Hold on, nigga. No, you're not. It says here. All right, we're gonna take a break. I know we just started, nigga.
We did just start.
And then the question of the day is,
Ladies, call in.
If
If
you
you ever, he ain't around, so you can call and tell. You ever caught your man in a non-cool situation? There's a man code.
right.
Like a dude with the bubbles and all that shit, and then he has to try to explain that away. The number to call into is 747-888-3082.
And please subscribe.
Yeah, and when we
Yep.
come back,
We got
what
Talent
are you gonna say?
Tuesday.
I'm just agreeing with you. Is that okay?
Okay, cool. It's Talent Tuesday, so we do have some talent in the building. New tech and new music. You know, mostly on new music. Back in the day, I'm pretty sure it's still the same now. Gets dropped on Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, it would always. That's when
Yeah,
they
that's
release
true.
mostly all the new.
Let me look it up.
Oh, you gonna verify?
All right, don't move. Take a quick break. Come right back. We
Yeah.
out.
That ain't gonna matter.
But lately I've been in position. Ain't no play to switch it. Ain't no need in showing up, y'all boys better call off. I see it when I check my call off. 'Cause I ain't taking no calls now.
.com in your mouth. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. That's what it says in the song. Not just because I like to say it as well. In the building we got
Nikki Pam.
Show enough.
Tangy
Fuck
Ambrose,
you.
Heaven High.
In the building we got
Keith Jefferson.
Also in the building with us right now, my man Naseem in the building.
That's
Actor,
definitely not my
comedian.
I know. You just gonna make up a name.
I was like, not
Did I say it right?
seen.
Naseem.
Not at all. Ain't no S in there, bro.
Not nowhere near.
What?
Who is
Naseem.
not seen?
Naeem, nigga.
Naeem.
You confused me with Nas. Naeem.
Naeem, my bad. Naeem in the building. Comedian, actor, doing things. You may know him as well from the Paper Cup Boys.
You fucking everything up, bro. Plastic Cup Boys.
That's what you said.
Wow.
Don't look at me.
Who's
Your
writing this shit
story.
down?
He said
Your story.
Paper Cup.
Leave it to Speedy.
And Survivor's Remorse.
Speedy, you said Paper Cup.
Jesus
Speedy, you said Paper Cup. I'm
Fuckers
sorry.
running out of guests. They bringing anybody paying them. They don't know who you got in there.
Turn his mic up some more. All right, I'm gonna lay back. Go ahead, Pam. I'm gonna fuck it up.
You already did it. I mean, you already fucked
Go ahead,
it
Pam.
up.
But he,
Take over.
but he
But
got
you're
it
on
wrong.
Survivor's Remorse, and you have a comedy tour too, right?
Yes.
So it's still going because you guys.
We just started again. We just started a new tour. We we always touring. This when Kevin goes out, we go out with him, and then when he ends, we do a Plastic Cup Boys tour by ourselves. Me and Spank. So we just
Spanky
always
Hayes?
no, hell no. Spank Horton.
Horton, I don't think I ever met him.
Spank, he's a tall, ugly dude. Be with us all the time. You know, he tours with us.
What about Joey?
Joey doesn't tour with us. He just comes out when Kev goes out.
Okay. Wow, that's dope. Because I remember you guys first started, and then you guys were doing the dates, and you guys were shooting all around the country, and then
The world.
Oh shit!
Oh, get it straight.
Get it straight.
The world.
I need my notes. Notes,
And it's not a paper cup.
look here, Erica, not do. What we not gonna do, motherfucker? I'll take it from the guest. We ain't gonna take it from niggas I see every day. I'm gonna see him tomorrow. Now you remember at the party? See, now you like you came, you got the drink, and you had some pieces with you. I was like, "What's up, dog?" You went.
He talking about me?
Yeah, because at the party.
Oh, wait, Jamie Foxx? Let me tell you
I'm
something.
trying to get your attention.
Let me tell you something. When you sent me the message the other day, say you want me to do the show, I was
Yeah.
like, I thought this nigga didn't even know who the fuck I was.
What the?
'Cause-
I said
'cause
something to you then.
I didn't see you. I
Oh, okay.
didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. And first of all, I didn't have no chicks with me. I was just.
Oh, my bad.
I was just.
My
there was
notes are
somebody
fucked up.
behind me
I
in
need some
line.
new notes.
It was somebody. I'm in a relationship. You can't be saying no shit like that. It was somebody behind me in line. Happened to be a female. She said she wanted a drink, so I grabbed it and handed it to her. I was there with my homie.
I said you turned and handed them the drink.
Speedy will throw you under the bus, man.
Yeah, I see.
Turn this one
Yeah,
up too.
tell all your business. Really, sweetie?
I just started the show over. Yo, this is the Rollout Show.
You gonna get his name right
I was
next
at
time?
Here we go.
Naeem.
I was at Jamie House for the tacos. That's the only reason I was there. It was a little taco stand.
And
And
that
I was,
motherfucker tight. Because you go out there going, I just take two. Nigga, you be in line 8 times. Let me get 9 more of them
Yep.
motherfuckers on me. Then the meat be gone and then you stuck.
Pause that. You had to pause that. He said the meat be gone.
And so what else you doing these days, man? Are you?
That's what she said.
Survivor's Remorse. Tashina's on that, right?
Yeah.
I love Tashina.
Yeah. So why you ain't watching the show?
Bomb.
She don't watch.
She
TV.
doesn't watch anything.
I'm gonna watch it though. I'm gonna watch it
That's
for
what she
you
said,
and
like,
for
We
Tashina.
on season
I
4.
promise.
You're late, huh?
You know, I got my hustle on, so it's like because I'm
you
in
watch
that
Power?
mode. I haven't watched any TV.
And she's
in
an
I don't know
actress.
how long
And
because
she's-
I've been. You know.
Now your character on the show is what?
But I'm going to.
Or whom I should say.
Put a stop.
My character on the show's name is Dirty Paul. I've been on since the first season. I was on the very first episode. I did 1 episode on the first 3 seasons, and then this season I did 2 episodes. So,
That's
you know,
what's up.
my character really didn't need to come back, but they like me, so they keep writing me in.
That's
I
excellent.
play a thug, play a little gangster on there, so it's pretty funny.
Now, are you able to pull from people you know, or did you grow up like that, or?
I mean, I'm from Jersey, you know.
Oh, yeah,
we
been
just
there.
a bunch of mean, non-smiling motherfuckers. So
You ain't lying.
yeah, people think that, you know, I'm this mean person. It's just where I'm from. I'm really nice. I'm just not friendly, you know. So I didn't really have to tap in too hard. It was an easy role to play, to be honest.
Now we first met. I don't know if you remember in Sacramento.
I remember.
Did he? Was he on some Hollywood
I
bullshit?
fucked the
with you?
name up then, so I'm very
So
consistent.
you consistent?
Yeah.
Very consistent. Ain't like I did the shit on purpose.
Was it a different way that you
No, I
messed
was
his name
hosting.
up? No, did you mess his name up a different way or the same way?
He probably. I don't think he added an S. He just. I don't remember how he fucked it up. But I mean, I've been dealing with this my whole life, so it don't bother me. Yeah.
They give it to me, and I said, okay, cool. And I think I made the mistake of saying, you said, don't say Kevin Hart, whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. And they gave me wrong. Coming to the stage, Kevin Hart. And I saw you just go. And that was at New Jersey, like,
That
so
Jersey
this
look.
shit over. I'm fuck this nigga, right? I just told his ass.
Nah, I mean,
I still haven't seen that tape either.
nobody has. What happened to that shit?
That motherfucker was fire.
You know, everybody knows that I work with Kevin Hart, you know, but I do my own things too. So when I'm coming to stage, you know, I've been on every stand-up comedy show there is except for Def Jam, and I'm about to do that next month. So
Oh, they coming back with you?
yeah,
Oh, that's good.
everything that's ever been out, I've been on it. So I got my own credits, and then I got some acting credits too. So you don't have to introduce me as Kevin Hart's
Right.
opener. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, well, he's used to it with Jamie, so he.
But I never.
That's why he.
But here's my
probably-
thing.
Jamie
When I do
Foxx's
shows or
friend.
someone bring me, I just tell them bring me up. I said credits
Right.
to
Don't
me.
need no credits.
Credits is for a motherfucker who ain't funny, and you need to look back. And go, well, let me see if he's
Exactly.
funny.
Yeah.
If
So
you
that
funny,
you'll have
don't need the
respect
credit.
for him
Yeah,
for what he's already done.
If you
'cause he
funny,
ain't gonna do-
you don't need no motherfucker credit.
And somebody
Yeah.
giving you a lot of credits can backfire because now
Yeah.
they have these expectations out of you when you go on stage.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
I know
so-
exactly what you mean when you say that.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
You a comedian?
what you mean, man. Nah, I'm an actor.
I was
Okay.
wondering where you
Yeah.
was going with that. I was like,
I'm just saying that field where you want to make your own path.
You
You
know
know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm agreeing with that. You know, you
I
want
just hate these new comics. Get, hey, dog, can you say all this right here?
Right.
All right,
And
to
I'm
be like a whole
nigga,
page.
I ain't seen like give it up for this nigga. I walk right off, nigga. What you gonna do? You better be funny. I know
Yeah.
that
Right.
goddamn much.
Or the motherfucker that want a shout out that's in the room that's not performing.
Hilarious.
I
That's
call
pretty
it
funny.
the G thing.
Oh, shots.
God damn, I love this show.
No, right.
Nigga, we shoot from the hip.
I mean,
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you something.
I like G thing, but he's that dude that'll be like, hey man, dude, tell motherfuckers I'm in the audience and shit.
Here's the thing. G thing I've been doing for years. When he first got here from Kansas City, which everybody hated.
St. Louis.
Same place. Don't ever correct me. So he gets here and he's actually a funny dude.
He is.
He is.
Standard wide, but he's so arrogant. He's so like I want me motherfuckers to know who I am. And he got mad at some club that people didn't know who he was. I said, you can't get mad at them. It's just they didn't know you. Nah, motherfuckers don't know me, man. I've been in this shit for a minute. I said, they ain't never seen you.
Right.
So you gonna go up or you're not gonna go up.
Right.
What the fuck you gonna
You
do?
know he is.
G thing, I'm one of the few people that probably understands him. He's not. I don't even think that he's arrogant. He's misunderstood. You know, he's. I think he just wants to love. He wants to love, and he just doesn't know how to go about it. You know what I mean? He don't know how to find that space of just being chill and humble, and he would receive it more. He just think that everybody's against him. He got something that's in him that go deeper than what people know. But at the end of the day, he's really not a bad person. He just misunderstood.
Yeah, and I tell people all the time, I do funny to me. I can get past
He's
all
consistent.
the other stuff. Yeah,
He's
he's
consistent.
always gonna hit. Now you do most of the clubs around town.
Yeah.
You still doing that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't perform that much around town anymore because I'm on tour a lot. So I live right by the Ha-Ha, so that's my place to go work out.
Yeah.
And go work out my new material. Yeah.
My hood.
Can I ask you a question? This is probably going to sound kind of crazy, but I'm going to ask anyway. What is Survivor's Remorse about?
Well, I mean, if you watch the show,
I know. Make me want to watch it.
in.
Make me want to watch it. Make me want to watch
Survivor's Remorse is loosely based on LeBron James' life. So basically, it's a basketball player that comes out of the hood and his family is poor or whatever, and then he bring them with him, and now he feels bad that he made it. You know, so he's always trying to change things and give back. And my character is a guy from his old neighborhood. So, you know, they keep bringing me back on this current season. I'm trying to get money from him to flip houses and shit. So
Hilarious.
Okay. Okay. Oh, see I never got that. I just saw Survivor's Remorse. But
people love.
Wasn't
that
Mike
makes me
Epps on it
more
for a minute?
excited.
He was.
Is he coming back? Or?
Nah, he died.
Oh, they heard that.
Yeah, I think he quit so that he can do Uncle Buck.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, all right.
Well, we know how that turned out. Pretty
It's
much.
all right. Mike gonna always work. So
But
he
I
good.
think even on Uncle Buck, I just believe because of Blackish made it hard to do another black family that's well off because
think?
people are going to compare that show to Blackish.
Let's try it and see what happens.
That's what happened.
Let's keep trying though. Don't get.
Oh no,
up.
I don't say you stop trying. I just think you have to come at it from a different angle.
And it was around the same time.
I
right?
think it's more of a problem of people always trying to remake some shit, man. Like, fuck, these kids don't know nothing about Uncle Buck.
Yeah.
And the movie was white. It was a white dude.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I think you hit it right there.
Right. I
passed
mean,
away,
it
didn't
he?
was like when Sid and Mike tried to do the honeymooners. Like,
Yeah.
you can't remake. They could have just did that show and not named the shit Uncle Buck, and it might have been more
Yeah.
successful.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
you keep
Right.
trying to remake shows from the '80s, and it's just not working because. You know, that's our time, and we don't watch TV like that no more. So the younger generation,
There you go.
yeah, especially you.
I eat Tangy.
I don't know how we're gonna fix that shit. And she's one of the
All I have
actors.
to do,
Acting wise,
like he described it to me, and it sounded interesting the way he described it. So then I will watch it, and then if I like it, I'll watch it again and again and again. But the way they advertise these shows, they don't make me interested. So I don't.
what you
it's
want-
too many channels for me to
What
be
you want the
hunt.
name of the show to be, so that make you interested?
Tangy.
Remorse.
I mean, Survivor's Remorse has gotten a lot of success because of Power. Because Power is is such a great show. It's so huge that
Power's a
it
great
comes
show.
on after it. And they actually fucked up this season because last season, I think they started Survivor's Remorse like 3 or 4 episodes after Power season started.
Yeah.
And this season they started at the end of the Power season. So, you know, you missing out on all those lead-in viewers. So.
Now, you thinking of wanting to have your own thing? Are you writing or doing anything like that?
Yeah, right now, I just sold the show to HBO, and we in the beginning stages right now. So, I'm still trying to get them to agree on the showrunner that I chose, and waiting for the deal to be finalized so I can submit my pilot, and we're trying to go from there.
Is it like something about your life, or is it something totally different?
Yeah, it's loosely based on my life. I mean, it's about me and my family, so it's tightly based on the characters of family are tightly based on them, and then it's loosely based on me. So it's pretty funny.
Right.
It's a dramedy though. It's a
Now I
dramedy.
hate the fact that I fucked your name up.
It's cool.
Does it mean anything, or is it?
Yeah, my name it's an Arabic name. It Naeem is like it's like a nice piece of material or something. Like you see this shit on the head. Like you like this is beautiful. It's Naeem.
Naeem, okay.
I like that.
Now in school, what did the teachers ever get it right, or
Hell no.
what's the worst you ever heard?
First of all, white people don't know how to pronounce. They don't know how to pronounce. Whenever the I has a E sound, they don't know how to figure that out. Like if a motherfucking name is Raheem, it's Rahim or something like that.
E-E-M.
No, I mean when the I, they don't know how to pronounce. They don't. They just read it the way they see it. So they say Naim, name.
Name.
Yeah.
And then you just raise your hand. I'm here.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
I gave up.
In the building.
But I love my name though. I love my name. I would never have a nickname. Like I'm really proud of my name.
Like I did like this.
What's your real name?
Donald.
Wow.
So
you really want to know that?
And he got about
So-
it.
And then he named his son Donald too.
Yeah, he got a couple
But when
of
I
those.
started doing stand up, and like everybody in LA knew me as Speedy. I used to street race and all that shit and hang out.
Or-
So that was my nickname.
Oh, that's how you
as
got
a
it
kid.
from racing.
No,
running
no,
this-
that was as a kid. I was just my mother. She said I was hyper, so back then they didn't give you medicine; they gave you nicknames. Medicine. So when I got into comedy, I'm like, well, Donald Caldwell just didn't sound right.
Yeah.
That sounds
So-
He's not funny.
That sounds corny.
You know,
I don't think so. I don't think it's a bad name.
Well, there's
Donald by itself is fucked up.
Yeah,
Donald Caldwell
But-
sounds all right.
Yeah.
But does he
Sounds
sound
like
funny?
It sounds
Like
No,
an investment banker.
I'd have walked
Yeah,
out on
sounds
Donald Caldwell.
professional.
Yeah, it
So-
sounds professional to me.
So I meet.
Yeah.
You remember Timok?
Yeah.
Black Leroy.
Yeah.
So I meet him, and his manager was there. He sees me before, and he goes, "Dude, you're funny as fuck. Stop using Speedy. Use Donald Caldwell." I'm like, "That just sound like a pedophile. Please put your hands up for Donald Caldwell." And it seemed like people would walk out. And
Dave Chappelle sounds good.
you
It
used
sounds
to
good now because you
used to it.
Yeah.
I just didn't see Donald Caldwell moving me. So when I did Speedy, it just clicked more. And people, you may not remember my face, but if I say, "Oh," somebody say, "Oh, Speedy," "Oh yeah, I seen you."
Yeah, that's
funny
true.
as fuck. So
Because there's probably a lot of Donald Caldwells.
but
Right.
it was
'Cause
weird
when
as
say
I
that-
got older and you go into the meetings and they go, "Okay, we have
Speedy.
it's Quickies here." Then I do my Naeem look.
Yeah.
You out there? Fuck
You got to embrace your name, man. I mean, Speedy's a cool nickname, but I think you should have did Donald Caldwell,
I thought about it, but it just
Joey Wells.
Joey well.
Nobody name sounds good by itself. When you put together the last name, then it sounds like yo.
Now, would you, if you have a kid, you gonna name your son like a junior? Or?
I wanted to, but my girl, her dad passed, and she wants to name her son after. If we have a son after her dad, so you know, you can't
got
say
right.
no.
What's
to
her
that
dad's
shit.
name? Is it a good
Bars.
All right, we gonna roll with bars. So you love a little bars in the building?
Bars, yeah.
He could have a middle name.
Well, see, you can't go Bars Naeem. That don't
you
sound
can't.
right.
No, you
So
can't.
my dad's name is Albert. So I would say Bars Albert, call him BA.
And then you'll have another
Yeah.
one then.
If we had another one, then I don't know, 'cause then you got an American name or whatever the fuck Bars is, and then a Muslim name. You know?
Yeah, it's a lot going on
Yeah, it
there.
don't really sound right. I got the daughter though. Her name's Naledi.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah, it's a South African name. My girl is South African.
Okay. How long you guys been together?
Wow.
We met in 2011 in South
long
Africa.
time.
Been a
And,
minute.
yeah.
How was
And
South Africa?
South Africa is amazing, man.
I gotta go.
Was
been
it
there.
was it change? Did it change your life?
Yeah, he
'Cause
got
they always-
his girl.
Well, besides that, I mean, you know
You know
I'm
what?
just saying. They always say it's a spiritual experience.
You
or
know what?
something.
The best part of the trip was the Apartheid Museum.
Oh, I don't know. Ooh, really? That was deep, huh?
That was life changing
I
because
can imagine.
because it's basically the same shit that we dealt with here with the civil rights movement.
Mm-hmm.
Is the same thing, only it was recent. It was like in my lifetime.
right.
So it helped me sympathize and have empathy for the civil rights movement here, because you know you grow up and you hear about that shit, Martin Luther King, like all right, we get it, motherfucker. You know, you hear about this shit in school, but then when you kind of go there and you be like, damn, this shit was like 1990, you know,
Yeah.
Right.
and you be like, I was 12 years old and this shit was going on, so it's a little different.
Well, Speedy
It's
was
fucked
probably
up.
42 years old.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I forgot my mic was on. My bad.
Shit, I hate this fucking show.
South Africa is dope though. It's dope. It's very westernized. I mean,
And you went there to do stand up?
Nah, I went there just because I just wanted to take a trip. I knew I wanted to go to Africa. I knew I wasn't ready to go somewhere where they ain't have plumbing and shit. So I thought, and I didn't want to get no shots.
You go outside, you eat,
Right.
do everything down.
No,
motherfucker, no.
So I wanted to go somewhere where I knew I could still get some culture and still
Right.
feel comfortable.
Right.
And,
Civilized. pretty
Right,
much.
and I had some friends that have been there, and they all suggested it. And then one of my friends, she lived there for a year. And she said, when you go there, I'm gonna hook you up with my friend, and she'll take you out. And I got a hotel for 2 weeks, and then I went down there. I didn't stay in a hotel
By
at all.
yourself? You went?
I went. One of my boys came with me last minute. He's like, I'm gonna come.
Oh, okay.
But I ended up staying at her house the whole time.
Wow.
And is
she's-
that the girl?
Yeah,
That is so cool.
that.
I love that
Now-
story. It's a
Does
great
she live
story.
here now?
yeah.
I love
So
that
is
story.
she? So she would be in the mid, like the thing that Trump's trying to get rid of. Is she under that?
There's only certain countries that I think he was trying to.
Well, I mean, as far as the people that's here and want to stay, and then he wanted them to send them back whether they were born here or not. But
she just better not.
I didn't know if she was under.
She's cool. She's cool. Yeah, she got a work visa and she got a child here now too. So
okay,
she'll be all right.
Damn, that's dope, man. Anyway, we doing this shit. Call in if you have any questions. 747-888-3082.
And please subscribe. Thank you.
And every time she does that, she got power. She's powerful. You got to give her props.
I appreciate y'all subscribing.
She
really does. Every time she does it, I get another 30, 40. I'm like, go ahead, Ted.
Yeah,
there you go.
Thank you.
If you show a titty, we get.
Not one of these. Dude. Not one of these. Pam would have to show her.
No,
what's wrong with your titty?
Shut down.
Well, they talk about my Speedies are
I don't
larger
talk
than
about it.
Because he's jealous. He's jealous.
Thank you,
He's
Keith.
jealous.
Thank you.
Look here, CJ Memphis. What we not gonna do? You want to say that shit the whole fucking time?
I don't have a problem with your titties. I like small titties.
Thank you.
Pull that motherfucker out.
Like it is. He got nothing. Go on, pull the motherfucker out. The club do say that. You're like, for real? That's what you say? Yes, nigga. It is now time for, and she's not here.
Yes.
For a Sky Blue report. Blue Sky report.
Woo, Lord.
Yeah, I'm off today because we started late, man.
Yeah.
I'm all fucked up. I hate starting late. Even though it's my show, it's our building. I can start anytime I want, but it feels weird when I don't start on time.
I felt bad. I was like, and Sean was driving like a damn, like a snail. I was like, really?
Like he was in the water.
Yeah, I was
bubbles
like,
around. So her. Close the door. So
he's not here. He left.
We have certain man codes, can't we?
Yeah.
So she walks in at Vegas. And a man is in the tub, bubbles and.
What?
Like to the side.
He was surprising you, or did he was just doing he was just doing this? Just to do
that's
it?
the only time.
He hurt his back, so he was doing.
So he had to soak in some Epsom salt.
Yeah.
But why he had bubbles though?
Well, I think maybe the Jets. I don't know. I'm just going.
I just thought about now. If you walked in anyway, if you walk in and lights is low and he goes, "Say bitch," you're like, "Oh, you gonna get in the tub?"
Right.
This motherfucker looking at some other
he
shit.
He was in there rehabbing and shit.
Cover for your man, Pam. Cover for your man.
So we try not to do that.
That was a man.
No split toe sandals. Yeah. Homie seat homie.
What about the split toe sandals that are like dark brown and
no, if it's split,
it ain't the color, it's the thumb.
Yeah,
don't split the toe. If you split your toes, just
What about open toe cowboy boots?
Okay.
What?
Ooh.
Those count? Just a question, Speedy. Open toe cowboy boots?
Well, I don't have my sound effects. I done got you on that one. You done got shots fired. All right, it's now time for the Blue Sky Report. Sky's not here. Taking her place with the report is 10G.
Do I get her music?
Nigga,
None of
Do
her
we
music?
have it?
We started after hours. So.
we
got
just
a new
going
nigga.
in.
Got my son on the board, nigga. We
Listen,
lucky we this far.
Okay.
As far as I know,
doing a great
I
job,
think we
Nick.
on camera. I don't know. Nigga.
Are we recording?
I don't even know. As far as I know, this show ain't even ready.
Y'all got some alcohol in?
Yo,
Yeah.
always.
Yes.
You see the bar?
Let's turn this shit up a little bit.
Okay. That's what's up.
All right, what you got, Dan?
Okay, so an 800-year-old coffin smashed to the floor of a UK museum last week after someone tried to put their child in it for a photo.
White folks.
Who
White
does
folks.
that?
White people.
White folk. White folk. Well, I won't say white folk. It could have
Yeah, it was white.
Some Michelle's
Nobody
people.
black is gonna do
Because
that.
they didn't get arrested, so it's
Right.
definitely white.
been. Yeah, they didn't get arrested, but the coffin toppled over, and then they ran out.
Yeah.
But the camera caught them.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah.
The baby like, you leak mama!
Right.
Take that in.
So it was
Get no
at
super
a
glue to
funeral
fix
home.
that.
No, it was in a museum. It was an 800-year-old coffin.
Jesus slept in that moment.
Oh
Right.
my God.
Right.
Oh yeah.
How you explain that way? See, what had happened,
Right. You can't pay for it. I mean, it is priceless.
you can't glue that.
No.
When they found it, it had originally when they found the coffin,
Oof.
it had a senior monk in it from like way back. But they found it in 1921. Okay, so here we go. Wait a minute. Oh, we taking drink order.
Hey, that's what happens when you start late. Keep going, though, Tan.
Okay, so
Never
I keep
get
going.
distracted.
So let me tell you, comfort food for me. When I'm under stress, I want one wing original from KFC. I'm sorry. I have to confess.
One wing.
You don't look like you eat meat.
You like KFC?
I don't eat a lot.
But when you do, you eat KFC.
But when I'm stressed, you know, it's something about it because it's taking me back home to where I grew up in Kentucky, North Carolina. But you know, we get like 3 wings original. So KFC though wants to help people all over the space world that are stressed because they launched their chicken sandwich into space.
What the
For
fuck?
what?
Why?
What's the purpose?
Well, let's see why they did
As
it.
we thumb through.
Tell you something. I'm sorry. KFC and Burger King ain't shit no more. They used to be delicious back in the day.
I know, right?
They
Burger
fucked
King-
I
up.
don't want to fuck with Burger King
Burger King
at
is
all.
fucked up now.
Unless they
messed
want
up.
to sponsor the show,
that
then I do.
That motherfucking Whopper with all that bacon on
It
it.
tastes
nigga.
different though, Speedy. Nothing tastes the same. Even the filet of fish don't taste the same.
Burger King doesn't, but KFC, when you're stressed, KFC, and I'm getting stressed.
You don't
a
like
lot.
Popeyes better?
But right now, no, Popeye's chicken is so big. To me, I
that's what
look
she
at
said.
it and it just looks like it's just. I mean, I'm not no
you
harm
like
on
that little
Popeyes
meat.
because my son likes
I was
only
gonna say,
my chicken, but my son.
what's wrong with big meat?
My son likes Popeyes.
You there now, nigga. It's Friday.
Only, but other than that, I like the large pieces of meat, like beef ribs.
Yeah.
Beef sausage.
Cornbread.
I can do chicken sausage.
Collard green.
That's what's up.
Well,
I actually don't like chicken sausage.
you don't like chicken
don't?
sausage? It has to be the right kind of chicken sausage.
Oh, well, maybe
You know-
you turn me on then.
The bad thing about like the sausages that are different, that's not pork. A lot of them they have pork casing.
Yes.
You know that?
Yes,
Yeah.
you don't.
Bullshit.
It's
You get
getting
turkey
worse.
sausage with a fucking pork casing.
And they'll tell you that shit.
Yeah.
You got to read it.
You gotta,
Yeah.
Now, are you
Fine
practicing, Muslim?
When it comes to eating pork, yeah.
I say that I was doing warm up. Oh, I forgot what show it was, and so we were passing out M&Ms, candy. And I said, "Yo, my man, you want one?" He said, "Nah, I don't do pork, brother." I said, "This nigga," and immediately I went, "This nigga here."
Skittles,
So,
Starburst,
anyway,
all that
nigga,
shit. Yeah.
So I'm passing it out. So I go in the back. Let me see, nigga. That motherfucker said pork. They use pork on the candy to keep it so it
Hard.
doesn't melt in your hand.
Wow.
That's
Oh,
why
it
it
does
doesn't
say it
melt.
doesn't melt in your hand.
And so I did like this, and my man saw me look at the pack. He went, I said, "My bad, dog." We go take them in.
Wait, I never heard that.
Yeah, we look on the
Are you
on the,
serious?
on the
Lot of
bag.
candy.
We got some M&Ms
Yeah,
out there.
Gotta read the fine print.
A lot of candy got pork in it. Yep.
Fine print.
Because
And
the pork.
you know what gelatin is? Gelatin.
Oh,
it
yeah.
comes from pig hooves.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
You talking about Jello?
Jello?
Gelatin.
Gelatin.
But that's
Gelatin is in Jello.
In Jello,
Right.
yeah, Jello.
Okay.
But gelatin is in Starburst, Skittles, gummy bears, all that shit.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it come from pig hooves.
Did you think you didn't eat pork, Speedy?
Thought I did. Shit. I really don't like. I don't do like pork chops, but I love bacon.
Oh, well, yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Turkey
you might as
bacon,
well
you
do
can
it.
do
Yeah,
turkey
that'd be
bacon.
You ever had beef bacon?
No.
No.
Beef bacon is delicious.
It
I've
is?
had
Where you get that
them
at?
turkey
Where you find
bacon.
beef bacon?
Right.
Beef bacon, shit, I don't know where to get it from out here. I guess you probably can get it from Inglewood or something. But I get it from back in Jersey. It's a corner store, a little Puerto Rican store down the street. I get some when I go home, bring like 10 pounds back and just put it in the freezer.
That's what's
Oh,
up.
And it's called what?
bacon.
Beef bacon?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotta
I've
find
never
some
heard of
beef
that.
bacon.
You know, bacon is just the part of the body, so you can get it from damn near any animal. They're gonna have some fucking snake in soon.
Snake and bacon.
Beef bacon.
They got
Snake
duck
and
bacon, they got beef bacon, turkey bacon, all
I
that.
didn't know
shit.
that. All right, what else story you got?
Okay, well, talking about eating meat, because you know it has to come out of you. What about a UFC fighter lost control over her bowels during a fight?
She got.
Well,
the-
she's getting tickled.
Let me guess. She got the
No.
shit choked out of her.
Did. She did, and she kept a good sense of humor about it. She said, "Shit happens." She said, "I'm a warrior, and I'll be back." And
she
she
win?
lost.
I mean,
literally.
it
But
was on
don't
camera.
you? Nick, can you play it? we
Yeah.
can.
Oh, okay. Oh, they have pictures. Okay.
Yeah, because she actually really like shitted on herself.
Yeah.
It came through the tights.
Yeah, but my thing is, do you keep wrestling or do you let her go?
Are you like, what?
You supposed to win
What's
after
that
that.
smell?
Is money involved?
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
lost.
Keep wrestling.
Yeah,
She
pretty
lost,
much.
so they
Keep wrestling.
kept wrestling. She lost. Yeah. Okay. Well, while he's pulling up the
How
pictures,
embarrassing is that shit?
That is the most embarrassing thing on the planet.
what about this though, y'all? September the 19th. A university president has apologized after hosting a dinner for African American students that included cotton stalks as table centerpieces.
Oh, shit.
And then
Here we go.
he served them collard greens, cornbread,
Nothing wrong with that,
and
baby.
ribs.
Get out
I
of here.
mean, you know,
It's a white guy.
Yeah.
the cotton offends me, but not the food.
Yeah, but if you put the food with the cotton,
Yeah.
next is some
It ain't
watermelon
a good look. Right.
and some orange pop.
And some
Get the
Kool-Aid.
But when he had the Latino students over, he didn't
Have Mexican food.
he had the collard greens, but he didn't have the cotton centerpieces on the table.
Did they have a picture
He
of
did
the
that on
centerpiece?
purpose.
Let me see. I haven't seen no picture.
You know what?
Why when you think the shit ain't gonna happen again?
Sometimes white people
No, I
just
don't know why
don't
we
think
do
shit
that.
through, man.
No.
Yeah.
Like the fucking
they go.
what do you call the shit? The draft, the fantasy draft shit.
Yeah.
With
Oh, I didn't even watch that shit, man.
no, look, they had Odell Beckham. They had like a picture of him, and everybody that was doing the auction was it was white. I
Yeah.
mean, and people like the white people always think we playing the race card and shit. Like, yo, this shit is fucking offensive, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
They
some
got a
white
big-
people too. Yeah, it's 3 white people in the NFL. That's
Yeah.
it.
They got a big backlash about that because they were
Yeah, they
bidding
did.
on
They
black
did.
men. And I felt I don't know if you ever did the comedy festival in Montreal.
I have.
Okay, so I did that, and so I don't know if they do it in the same place. So there's a tower that all the agents are in, and they looking at the stage. And I'm sitting there looking, and they're pretty much, and you go up, you do your thing. But it looked to me like they were just bidding on black men. That's what it looked like
wow.
because they're in the tower and they got their notes on you, and they're watching you do your stand up. And and I'm like, this just don't look right. This shit, but that was just
Give me an
I
example of when we are going too far, when we're making it too big out of something.
Good question.
when I see it like that, or the incidents, it just feel like you bidding on black men.
No, I understand that.
Yeah.
I'm just
That's
saying,
when it's too far.
No, give me something where we going overboard when we think that it's some racial shit, but it's really not. Give me an example of that.
Oh.
Gosh.
When it's really not.
Nothing.
We're like,
Ain't that funny? We all got to think about it.
yeah. If we have the
Are
things
you
that
boycotting the NFL?
That was
Speedy?
good.
He did do an NFL report yesterday. But go ahead.
I'm boycotting.
And the week before.
Here's
right.
my thing.
Just saying.
And I roll with dude. I roll, and I think it's fucked up. He's not in the league. And
I'm gonna tell you some shit.
It's real
Finish. I'm gonna tell you some shit about
but
that.
I think like when Michael Vick came back, I don't buy football jerseys. I love football, but I don't buy jersey. I just feel that's the weirdest shit. Buy another dude's jersey and put it on my back. But I bought that jersey because I thought the fact that Philadelphia took that chance, then I'll go buy your jersey. And I think that's what I think we should send. Like whoever puts him on the team, we'll buy your jersey because that's all they want to know is if I'm gonna make some money. They don't give a fuck about whether you don't watch the game or so and so don't watch the game. But if you're gonna buy my product because I bought him into my camp, then I'll bring him in my camp. And that's the thing. I think that's the voice we should say. Like whatever team goes, hey, I'll give them a chance. Then we all go buy that jersey.
Right.
And that's how you go. Okay, then now, or you let them know if you do that, we'll buy that jersey, even though that's not my team. But the fact that you took that upon yourself, I'll do that.
I mean,
So you're saying you think the boycott isn't going to work? Well,
ratings are
I don't
down.
think if we did it,
Ratings
I
are
think
down.
it would
Ratings are
work
down?
because black
Oh, yeah.
people are the biggest consumers of everything. Like, you
And
know
we
what I'm
won't
saying?
get a
Well,
chance to do that
But
unless
does that
they-
reflect because of him? Are they looking at it like it's down because
why
What
else would it be?
Yeah, it wasn't down no
People,
other time.
people are boycotting. Ratings are down.
Yep.
I mean,
That's good though.
That's
Here's
really
the thing.
good.
Here's the thing. Sports bring people together. You know,
And
sports
music.
and entertainment bring people together. And whoever's upset, like I heard, the latest thing is the Bengals are thinking about signing him. Right. So if you have some white fans or whatever that are upset about them signing, if he comes in, he starts winning, they're not going to give a fuck.
Right.
I don't give a fuck?
If you winning, then people come together. They don't care what you did. Just
Or
like with
if-
Michael Vick.
Or like I said, if you go there and buy the jersey, even though it ain't your team, what's going to happen? They're going to go, y'all shut the fuck up. We done sold 15,000 jerseys in an hour. And that's what happened when he went to Philly. It was the number one jersey sold.
Talking about Michael Vick?
When Mike Vick went to Philly.
I mean, I'm not watching though. But here's some shit.
Like not ever going to watch.
No. I mean,
Highlights?
if I watch SportsCenter.
Okay.
I watch sport, but I'm not watching the games. And if they don't sign him, then I'm only going to boycott for one season. You know, he kneeled for one season. I'll boycott for one season. Now, I have a friend that it was a teammate of his last year. Now, I hadn't heard some shit about Cap. I heard he was a shitty ass teammate 2 years ago.
Okay.
I heard he didn't give a fuck. Heard he used to argue with his teammates, and he would be in the meetings with his headphones and glasses on, and he'd be like, man, fuck them. They don't block for me. You know, he wasn't a good teammate. Then last year, he made a complete 180. The woman that he's with now, the radio chick in New York.
Yeah. Hot 97, right?
Yeah. So she changed him. She the one that told him he was black, because he probably didn't know at first. And,
No, he didn't.
right. And then, you know, he became more conscious and everything. And they say he was a good teammate last year, but at the end of the day, he said he's really not that good. They said he can't see, he can't read the defense, and his style of play is not working anymore. That's why RG3 can't get a job. I mean, besides he get hurt every play.
Yeah, he's done. When he got hurt that last time,
Yeah.
it
You
was
got
a
to
wrap.
read the defense, man.
Yeah, and then also Cam Newton had a bad year last year. It's like, you know, that offense that they were running that was good for the mobile quarterbacks is not working anymore because the defenses have adjusted to that. The defensive coordinators, they've adjusted to it. So in the right system, he can succeed, but he's not that good at the end of the day.
And this is what I always say about the NFL. NFL, to me, for those who don't really pay attention, it's a 24-hour, 7 days a week, 365 days a year sport, meaning that you have a Mike Vick to come into the league, and he does whatever you do that year.
Or Cam when he first came.
Those coaches on the defense have a whole year to figure him out. They watch tape. They go through that. I mean, hours and hours of watching tape when you at home.
Right.
And they figure you out. I said, Cam Newton, when he didn't win the Super Bowl, I said, the next year they're going to figure him out. They figure you out. You get hurt.
And they did.
You're going to lose some players. You're going to lose that guard that you need. You're going to lose something. And those pieces that you lose, they figure you out. And once they figure you out, it's a wrap when you don't win. Now, if you win, shit just keeps rolling on. Same thing with Seattle. My team is Seattle. I said, motherfucker, when y'all fuck that play up, they haven't been the same since. And they won't be. They won't. They'll probably never get back to Super Bowl because they have figured out the player. And plus, oh boy got something. When he was a virgin, I was just, nigga was a virgin, nigga. He was a beast. He got some pussy, nigga. He throwing interceptions.
What about old boy from Florida? He's a virgin. He can't do shit.
Who's that?
Playing,
Who?
Jesus. You know what I'm talking about? Dude, he playing baseball now.
Tebow.
Tebow.
White dude, yeah.
Oh,
Tebow,
Jesus Tebow.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Well, you gotta get.
He needs some pussy.
You gotta get some early. You can't wait till you're 30, 40 because you get some and you lose your fucking
Your
mind.
mind.
You lose out, man.
Look at AC Green. He still got that fucked up afro because he waited so long to get some pussy.
He still ain't
He
here.
got married though, didn't he?
No, he got some now.
Yeah,
got some now.
But AC Green, it was a long time before he got some.
He still
Right,
want
it
a
was
Jerry
a
curl?
long
Nah, he just got this big head afro now. It look bad. He got the transition fro. Got the Axel Foley.
Axel Foley.
Okay, wait a minute. Last, before the producer over there moves us on, I want to say this last thing for the Sky Reports. We talked about Donald last week, but we didn't talk about Lena. Her last name is Waithe. Is that how you say her last name? Lena Waithe.
Story.
African-American woman who nabbed the win for Best Writing for a Comedy Series,
Yes.
along
Oh,
with
yeah.
comedian, how do you say that?
Yeah.
Aziz.
Big ups.
Aziz.
See, he know.
Yes, Speedy told me something else.
what the
For the Netflix series Master of None, becoming the first black woman to receive in that category. And her speech, I like that. She said, I see each and every one of you. The things that make us different. Those are our superpowers. Every day when you walk out the door, put on your imaginary cape and go out there and conquer the world, because the world would not be as beautiful as it is if we weren't in it. And for everybody out there that showed so much love for this episode, thank you for embracing a little Indian boy from South Carolina and a little queer black girl from the South Side of Chicago. We appreciate it more than you would ever know. I think that's the bomb.
Yeah, it is.
Big ups, man.
I love that.
Big ups
I
to
know.
her.
It was on Netflix. I think it shows on Netflix.
Yeah.
Big ups.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of, and you being an actor and doing your thing and writing as well, Netflix is coming on strong. I just did a movie that I wrote called All-Star Weekend that Jamie directed. And Keith's in it. Funny as Keith got one.
Well,
You
what
haven't
part
seen
did you
it.
play?
Yeah, I played Xavier's bodyguard.
So
Okay.
Fox plays like four different
characters, yeah.
And
When is that coming out?
All-Star Weekend next year.
Okay.
And so Netflix came at us like with a bag of money. We just kind of like, we haven't really decided. You know I need the money, goddamn. But Netflix is not fucking around. They not fucking around.
Hey, man.
Right.
They got a lot of bread.
A
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah, they only
And
come
it's
up.
gonna keep coming as
come
long
up.
as you pay that $8 a month. And I give it to Netflix. They pushing hard. They're buying content. If you're a writer out there and you just don't know where to go, if you can get over to Netflix, they buying. I give them that.
I heard that their pitch meetings suck though.
Really?
Yeah, like I
really?
heard they don't really give you any feedback. The people that you meeting with, they don't really give you any feedback. It's kind of like, you know, because I was supposed to meet with them, but once HBO's they saw me, then they were like a couple days later, like we want it. So I didn't even meet with them.
What about stand up? Would you do a Netflix special?
I have the opportunity to do a half hour with them because they're doing half hours now because they realize that people aren't tuned in for an hour.
No.
People not really there for the hour no more. So I have an opportunity to do one, but I'm waiting to see if my show gets picked up with HBO because then I'd rather do it with them because it would be a nice build up to my show. So we'll see.
I'm gonna look for your show. I'm gonna look for your name since I don't know the name of your show.
It's gonna be called Naeem.
Oh yeah. See, now I will watch something.
Unless I introduce it.
Naeem.
And you're gonna watch Survivor's Remorse too, right?
And I'm gonna watch at least one episode of Survivor's Remorse, and if I love it, because he's recurring,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna watch at least one episode.
Start
And I'm
from
gonna
the
look for
beginning.
one that you're in.
Start from the beginning. I'm in
Okay.
the pilot episode. So.
Yeah, so start with that one.
I'll start from the beginning. I can do that.
You got to do better.
You got stars?
I did see Django.
Here we go again.
You was in Django, bro?
Yeah.
Slave
You one of the
number three.
slaves?
Slave number 3.
Really speaking,
Let me see if we get that. Whoa.
the
My
guy
boy-
has a name.
my boy
Pudgy
Marcus.
Ralph. Marcus Henderson.
Yeah, he's in Survivor's Remorse.
Yeah, I know Mark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Marcus cool, man. Yeah, big ups to
What
Marcus.
slave was
I
he?
know Marcus.
Just ask him, what's his slave
He
pose?
was actually behind
You.
Django. No, he's last one in line. He was the very last one in line.
Look, watch it.
It's funny how you don't see people in shit, and you meet somebody, they say you was in it, and then you go back and look at it like, look at that nigga right there.
Nigga right there.
Exactly.
But
I'm that
Keith,
nigga.
because I know Keith, when I tell that motherfucker swung to that camera, where the camera's here, all the slaves, and Keith walked out with this nigga, now he see it, and because he was at the premiere, and I heard somebody clapping. I said, "Nigga, why are you clapping for yourself?" That motherfucker Keith made
Hilarious.
sure. He walked in, camera shot, came back in.
Give him
camera
some
shot.
love.
I said, "Ooh, Keith."
Give us some love, man.
I love
What
it.
else you been in, man?
Buffalo Soldiers, Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight. I
yeah.
played Charlie McQuinn. I reoccurred on Fox show. I played CJ Stoney Jackson on Jamie Foxx show back in the day. Yeah, a lot of different.
But you do a lot of plays.
I do a lot of plays too.
What's the most recent one you did?
Once in This Island. I did the musical Once in This Island.
You sang?
Yeah, man. Sing legit.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, you sing? I sing it. I sing it in
Well,
Italian.
sing the shit, nigga. Let's go.
Can we
Wow,
hear a
man.
little
Sing
bit?
a song
Put your
now.
hands
Can we hear a
together.
little bit?
Come on, Keith. That's what we're here for now, nigga. You just gonna cross in front of the camera. Anyway.
You wanna sing love?
Keith, you ready?
Let's
Go.
You can't
Looking at me, nigga.
Yeah, I'm looking at you. Because you're making me sing this shit.
Look at the camera.
Damn,
nigga.
Speedy.
Like that. Ready, go.
Sing
Go,
in
Keith.
English, man.
Do it. Go, nigga. And action.
All right, let me sing something from John. Then they had some reason to spare her life. It's best that we don't know what. One small girl, better not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in 2 minutes.
You trained.
Look, let me get in there.
That boy good.
Secret.
That boy got talent. All right, Keith.
Thank you.
And that's the most recent one?
That was the most recent play I did, yeah. But I got other stuff coming up, you know.
And you still like do the plays in San Diego?
I still work I work all over. I'm getting ready to do my workshop in Chicago. On Thursday, I leave for Chicago.
What kind of
for
workshop?
Acting workshop. It's about making the transition from theater to film and TV. So basically, my
You're
experience.
teaching it?
Yeah, yeah, I do.
Dope.
I've been. Thanks, man. That's what's up. Yeah, I just came back from Colorado doing my workshop there, and now I'm getting ready to go to Chicago.
A lot of white girls in Colorado.
Tons. It's a white state.
You think?
Yeah, tons of white people. But they're all good people, man. All friendly people.
Why you keep kicking me, nigga?
I'm not kicking you, Speedy. I ain't kicking you, man. How with that bullshit, man? Damn, Speedy.
Damn.
We live on TV, man. Live on the radio.
Who you got watching? Oh, okay.
He did tweet. I will
did
give him
tweet?
that. Yes, he did. I got the tweet.
Thank
Yes,
you,
I did.
man. Appreciate
Thank
that. So now, tell us what else you got going on. Give you information, all that good stuff. How'd your drink come out?
It's good.
All right.
Nice and strong.
We got all kind of shit back there.
Yeah, about to film the all deaf digital jam, whatever it's called, next month. is the new evolution of Def Jam.
Yeah.
On tour right now with Kevin Hart, and
He don't never stop touring.
no, he do. He just.
I mean, in theory, it looks like
It seems like he's constantly on tour.
Which is a good thing for a comedian.
We finished the last tour in the beginning of maybe April of 2016, and then we just started again last week. So
that's dope.
he comes up with material so easily. Let me put something out there real quick. 'Cause people think that he's able to produce so much material over and over again because he has writers. His writers are not what people think. What Kevin does is he's a storyteller. So when you tell stories, it's easier for you to make materials like Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
So what he does, he has these ideas. He goes on stage and he just talks. And he has his Harry and Joey. They sit in the back of the room and they write stuff down. They come up with tags for his jokes. They're not They're not giving him original material. Everything is from him.
Yeah. Same thing we do with Fox. The exact same thing. Go on. He tells some stories. We'll pull out what we know is funny, the keeper parts. But and that's what our tour is.
Don't let Johnny Mac tell it. Johnny Mac tell he wrote all that shit.
He ain't lying.
Johnny Mac, I wrote all of it.
Yeah. Anyway, so we head out on the 28th of October. I think it's Kansas City is our first day.
I can't wait to see Fox perform, man. Fox,
No,
Fox
it's
is
long
my favorite
overdue.
comedian. He one of my favorite.
All right.
Yeah.
For back in the day. So you got all your stuff out?
Social media, you follow me on Instagram is Naim Lynn, NaimLynn, and that's about it, man.
Man, thank you so very
Yeah,
much.
thank you so much.
Again, I remember you very well. I'm just glad you came. When my wife said, "Oh, he's gonna come," I'm like, "Oh," and I probably did the same face you did. Like, really? He remembered that? Funny as fuck, man. Open door for you. Anytime you want to come promote whatever, when you got the HBO, just come back.
For sure, man. I
Floor
will.
is yours.
All right, man. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
you.
We'll take a quick break. Come right back and don't move, bitches. We are back. It is the Rollout Show right here at Rollout Studios. This is your boy Speed Doggy Dog in the building, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Because you don't meet too many people. When you meet me, I'm the funniest motherfucker you met.
Allegedly.
You ain't gonna meet Jamie Foxx, so you might as well meet me. In the building we got.
Nikki Pam.
In the building we got.
Tangi Ambrose, Heaven High.
In the building we got.
Naim Lynn.
Yeah, in the building we got.
Keith Jefferson.
Boom. It is Talent Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
Tech Tuesday, Talent Tuesday. If you have talent and you think you all that, you know,
Think you the funniest motherfucker in the building.
or you think you got mad skills,
Yeah.
on the microphone, hit us up. Where would they go to send that they want to be on the show if they live here in Los Angeles?
Roll out to the website. Yeah, rolloutstudios with the S.com. And then go to contact us and then fill it in and then I will get it. I will get your email.
All right. And
How
then,
else you spell studios? You said that shit with an S. Like
Or studio. With no S.
Roll out studios with a P.
He ain't be catching my S's. He catch all that. You put the S on my name, nigga. Oh.
He gonna correct me about my shit.
And I'm trying to not say the S. Nah. You put the S on the back of that motherfucker.
right.
In the building, ready for the challenge. We got
Our first ones too.
First one, man.
Yeah,
Yes.
you guys are first. Our virgins. Anyway, you have ttereve. He's a producer and a rapper.
turn that mic up, Nikki.
Yeah.
No, you can say whatever. Go ahead. Why?
Oh, I don't want this mic to
There
fall
you go.
over.
No, you good.
That's the
You
one
good.
thing. All right, no, I just said, why we gotta be all that?
You fucking? Let's go.
Yeah, you know.
Well, you're rollout virgins.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's better. That's better.
And then also, Tangi, we have
We have who now?
Joey Supratta. And you're a rapper and producer too, right?
Yeah.
And then the first young man's name is
His ttereve.
Tariq. Did we say it right?
With a V. nigga.
Ttereve, like Christmas Eve.
Eve.
Tariq.
And y'all, he connects when he talks to you and he gives really, really great hugs.
Yo.
Oh, really?
You like that head?
Go right on that mic.
My girl.
You feeling on our guest, Tangi?
I do.
I can attest to that. I just got one today. It was pretty
It's a top
nice.
10, right? Like, you gotta mark it up there at least.
Got to.
Got it up there.
Got to.
I mean, we're here in these bodies for a reason. If we weren't supposed to
hug.
connect and touch, then we could, be spirit again.
Talk, Tangy, talk.
So
Wow,
it's important
that was
to,
really deep.
But Tangy, some
connect.
people don't like to be touched.
Yeah,
I
some
know
people have
it,
issues
and
with
all
that.
they need is one of my hugs.
Exactly.
And they'll change their mind. Okay.
Like you, Speedy?
Don't ever touch me, nigga. Niggas don't touch niggas, man. You can finger me. You can go, hey, nigga.
Finger you, Speedy.
Yeah, don't finger me.
Finger you,
All right.
Speedy.
Wow.
Pull that back.
You
pull
heard
that
it
back.
first here on the Rollout Show.
Or you can
Speedy
address
likes to be
me.
fingered.
Speedy likes to be fingered.
You can address
And he
me.
was
That's
talking
worse
to
than touch.
That's not what you
And
said.
he said you can finger me, nigga. So who were you talking to?
Exactly,
God.
that's what I heard.
Keith, was he talking? Keith, you want to switch?
So tell us what's going on. Tell us about your group. Is it a group or?
You want to tell about the label? Yeah.
Put that joint in the middle so y'all can
That's
just
what I was saying,
temptation
man,
it.
like right
You know,
here.
just-
Yeah, it is.
Let's see if I stay flat. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, no, I started a group. We
A little closer to the mic.
I have an independent company.
There you go.
That I started in 2013, and I asked my man Ttereve to the first one to join it. And I've never heard any of his music before back then, but he told me he raps and he loves doing it. So I just took a chance and said, all right, man, well, if you can do it, then let's do it. We did a show together before I even heard any of his music, actually.
Oh, wow.
That's like when you're on the basketball court and it's a black dude show up. You're like, yo,
Exactly.
I got him.
I just trust him. I've known him for
Sight unseen.
Yeah, but we used to do shows up until just this year together. Be Joey Supratta and Ttereve doing shows. And but it never was a group. It was just like, how Meth and Red do shows sometimes. It was just more like that. Two solo artists coming together to do a show. But I have the independent company called Supratta Records that he's a part of, and a few other artists are a part of. And it's more of just like a family-based thing, not really a group. So I'm a solo artist. He's a solo artist.
So you have a studio, the whole nine?
Yeah, we got that.
Cool,
We do a lot of in-house recording. We all make beats, so we all just do our own beats. And occasionally, I got a couple producers that I work with that are not a part of my company, but they're just great producers, so we use them.
That's dope.
Yeah, we two solo artists, but we like to do a lot of shit together when it comes to shows and like just interviews and all that, because it's a family-based thing.
Yeah.
You definitely right, nigga. You showed the park, you missing one, and some brothers show you like, God. But you look at the shoes. Let me see what this nigga. Right.
Exactly.
This nigga got a pair of what of those. No, I'm cool. We just gonna play fours, nigga. We ain't gonna do that. All right. So you've been producing and rapping yourself as well, right? Yes.
Oh, me, right? Yeah. I've been doing that probably, honestly, more seriously before he has.
Okay.
But I just love beat making. I used to play the drums a lot when I was younger and just bang on anything that had rhythm to it, any sound to it.
That was my brother.
Yeah. I used to
brother.
take the pots and pans out and just hit the shit.
So my brother used to take the sticks and just tap all around the doorway.
Oh, yeah. Different sounds.
And
right
my
there.
mother would be like, "Who the fuck?" I was like, hey, Wayne did that shit. And he would play, and that was his get down. He played all the time.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
This nigga played the doorway.
Yeah, because he what's it called, paradiddles?
Yeah, paradiddles.
Yeah, so it's
Like left, right, left, right, left.
So
all
he'd
that.
do that
Yeah.
shit all day, and we couldn't afford no drum set.
Yeah.
So my brother did the walls and a towel. You fold the towel up and you do the beats. So that's how you learn how to play. And then T, what do you talk to us, man? Tell us your background.
So let me get a little closer.
Sound great.
Sound great,
fucking
yeah.
great.
Oh, okay. Maybe because I'm loud as fuck. Well, yeah, my background pretty much, I mean, like he said, he picked me up. Honestly, one day I was skating home from Whole Foods. I used to work at Whole Foods way back in the day. So I was skating home. He hit me up. He's like, "Hey, man, like, I got the show coming up, but my boys, who he originally had a group with, what's the name of your group? Seven Circle Royalty. He had two other guys with him, and he had a show opportunity to perform and get a chance to perform with Method Man, like perform on stage. But these dudes didn't want to do it, and he was like, "Yo, man, I don't know what to do." I was like, "You know what, guy, I got you." He's like, "You got music?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't, but like, I can get some. Like, that's me." And he's like, "You sure?" I'm like, "I got you, bro." And then from there, we just went on and got it. And we didn't get to perform for Method Man eventually that night, but later, actually about a month later, we got to perform for Method Man and Redman at the Belasco. And then we just kept going from there, man. Like, we produced for each other. I mean, this guy, he really got me more inspired once I started getting more seriously inclined into music, and just for the fact that he knows so much about the game.
So fuck Whole Foods. You finna slang
For
these
real.
jokes.
That's exactly what it was, man. I was like, man, I got to put this shit behind me, and I literally kind of dwindled myself out of Whole Foods and just focused on the music to the point where I started teaching music to kids.
Oh, that's dope.
And like, the whole nine. But with
That's what's
him,
up.
he gets on the piano. This motherfucker. can sing. I don't know if he wants to hear that, but I'm telling you,
but we heard Keith can't do no worse.
He's. I'm not saying he gonna sing today, but like it just goes to show. It just really goes to show how how musically inclined this kid is, and he's younger than me.
I got a question.
Way younger than me. I'm sorry, I got to put you on blast. He's way younger than me. I'm 28. How old are you, Joe?
24.
He's 24. I met this
That
cat.
ain't way younger.
I met
16.
I met this cat. When we started working on music, really, you were 20. He was 20.
I was like 18.
Really? Damn.
Because I couldn't get into these 21 and over shows. They wouldn't let me perform.
With the beard?
But he had the same
they
voice.
Said, like, let me see your ID.
Get right on the mic.
I was like, I don't have the ID. I just lied about it. I was like, look, I'm the headliner for this show because they booked us.
You got it with the beard. You just walk in. I'm the manager. You go right in. You gotta say you're
I was
the
like,
manager.
just give me the mic. Let me perform outside of the bar, and I'll leave as soon as I'm done. They're like, no, we can't do that. Remember, it's the House of Blues when they tried.
Yeah, I remember that shit. I remember that.
Yeah. You had a question, Tandy?
Yeah. So you just you.
Get your foot off the gas.
Yeah, let me get my foot off.
The carburetor.
So you were looking for someone to perform, and you just said, "Hey, you, what happened? What happened when you first heard him? Like,
well, I mean, I've known ttereve since I was a little kid.
So you had heard him before?
Well, not even that. We lived in the same apartment growing up, so we knew about each other. We would hang out all the time, and to be honest, I just wanted to perform for the chance to play with Method Man. I didn't care who I performed with. I just because at the time it was back in early 2013. I didn't have that much material, so I didn't have a 20-minute slot of myself to perform this whole thing. And my original team who put me on, they said, it just doesn't seem like a beneficial thing. And I was like, well, what do you mean? We're gonna perform, and then we have a chance to perform with Method Man. Like, that's beneficial in itself. And we're performing at the Key Club, which is a very known venue before it shut down. And they said, no, I don't want to do it. So I was like, man, he texted me saying, hey, so you going to do the show? And I said, well, I mean, my team doesn't want to do it, so I don't know yet. And then that's when he said, well, hey, I'll do it with you.
So then what happened? He got on his bike, he came over to you. Did he rap?
Skateboard.
Did he rap?
He said, look, you know what, trust me, I've been doing this for a while, I've been writing, I could rap. And I said, you know what, man, you're my homie, I trust you, let's just put on a great show. I didn't care what his music sounded like. So then,
take me to the point where you first heard him.
We can't do that.
I just want to know what happened.
When I first heard him, I recorded his music. He said, I have some lyrics, let's record it. So then in the studio, I recorded his song.
And that's when you first heard him and said,
yeah, that's what I said, okay, we'll see, we got something here. Regardless, even if it was whack, I would have said, we still doing it, man.
Because you need somebody to fill that time.
He's my homie, so I was like, we're just going to do it, man. We're just going to have a good time, perform on stage. And we're
Believe in your boy, that's what we're supposed to do.
ttereve, I love that you were ready, though. You were like, okay, yeah, I'll do it.
He was so ready. I don't have music, but I will in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I love that.
For meth, I'm going to do this shit. So I have 2 songs here. You want me to play them? You do it just...
Is one of them Damn off your latest project?
Yeah. Mine's Damn. His is Champion Sounds. And Damn is off my latest project I just released. And Champion Sounds off his upcoming project that he's putting out.
So Damn is the one we're going to do first?
We can do Damn first. Yeah. See, before you get into that...
go right in.
A lot of our music is very versatile, so this song's more mainstream. But see, we have a lot of songs that are more 90s hip hop, more laid back, underground, boom bap hip hop. It's always different. But see, when you're trying to get out there and showcase music to younger generations, they don't like any of that old shit too much. You know what I mean? They really don't, and it sucks because that's all I want to do is that jazz hip hop feel.
Yeah,
but
that
sometimes
Lonzo Ball shit.
Yeah, sometimes you got to boost them up with some more bumping, turn up type music while having the lyrics still be,
All right, so he ready?
Yeah, we ready. Let's get into it.
Let's get this bad boy playing. And hit the play. All right, let's go.
Got it up. Oh, cool. Take him. I can't.
Yeah. Damn, they bitch a lot. Damn, they bitch a lot. Yeah. Like damn. Y'all can thank me later for the path I made. Better late than never. I'll be great forever. Hit the stage, everybody see the accolades. Like damn. Always get a passing grade. Fuck around, y'all can catch the fade. Either way, get my future bright. Damn right, I'ma have my safe. My mask off, fucking masquerade. To the crime, I don't ask my face. Should've looking fine, she could dance, so I wonder how the ass would taste. So high that I might as well blast away. Yo, alone in the game, call him Castaway. Short dog, 5'8" and Hathaway. Get mine when I want it, I ain't have to wait. If it's money on the line, then I gravitate. When I hate how I navigate. But damn, they bitch a lot. Damn, they bitch a lot. Damn, they wish they shit was that this nice. Damn, I guess it's not. Damn, they bitch a lot. Damn, they bitch a lot. Damn, they listing all this shit like bitch. I give a damn that all this shit you got. Damn. Always picture perfect when I take a picture. It's a Kodak moment when them hoes are with you. My words touch souls like a pose of scripture. Like damn, flow goes off the rip. The only goes to control your sector. Motherfucker lecture. Homie, I don't know no better. Eat them all like I'm Hannibal Lecter. But everybody way too salty and everybody fake like false teeth. That's trying to take them out like a denture. Tell me who
it's on me. You all too faulty, no wonder why nobody respect you like damn. How many times I gotta tell y'all? You ain't gotta be selling out to sell, dog. Shit, I'd rather be selling out shows and selling my soul to any motherfucker from hell, dog. But damn, they bitch a lot. Damn, they bitch a lot. Damn, they wish they shit was that is nice. Damn, I guess it's not. Damn, they bitch a lot. Damn, they bitch a lot. Damn, they listen.
Right.
Shit.
Right. That motherfucker off the chain, man.
Thank you.
Nice. Shit.
Thank you. That's more of the mainstream songs
Like
on
that.
the latest project.
Damn, they bitch a lot. I need that.
Damn, they bitch a lot, man.
Fuck these niggas be bitching.
And then don't forget the same line. Damn, they wish their shit was half as nice. Damn, I guess it's not. So you gotta understand why they bitching so much.
Yeah.
Did I hear something about eating ass somewhere in the song?
If that's what you heard, we can keep it there.
I heard something about eating.
Damn, he eat a lot. Damn, they eat a lot.
See?
I heard about eating ass and that.
I heard something about eating
Sometimes
ass.
you wonder what the ass tastes like, man. That's
See?
all, man. You know what
That's
I
how
mean?
you got that beard, motherfucker.
Damn, they bitch. All right, so I like that.
That shit was
Hey,
banging.
man, that hook.
Thank you so much.
Damn, they bitch
Oh my
a lot.
God.
We got to play that. We got to loop that in the show.
I can play that shit
Absolutely.
every day of my life.
We got
Please.
I'm gonna have our DJ put that in. Damn, they bitch a lot. Cause
Right.
I hate motherfuckers bitching about raggedy
right.
ass shit.
Oh,
All right,
solid.
So who's up next? T, you ready?
Go.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
And it's called what again?
This one is called Champion Sound. I actually produced it myself. By the way, all the stuff we do, we try to again do in house. We produce and write ourselves.
All right.
We really do it the whole nine. Engineer too.
That's what's up.
He actually engineered and mixed this one for me. So
All right, here we go.
yeah.
Damn.
Paying homage to my mamas, cause she had me hooked on phonics. And my brother didn't bother, he was hooked up on that chronic. To be honest though, I know I would've chose the marijuana, but I didn't wanna make it harder for my mom and father. I'ma do what I have to do to be my family super glue. I thought that I should hit the block and sling rocks like whoop-de-whoop, it didn't work. I only saw the situation getting worse, it didn't hurt. Better to end it now than end up in a hearse. I wouldn't be the first, wouldn't be the last. On the road to greatness, chose the wrong path. Oh Lord, why does everything bad gotta be so good? Like you ain't all that if you ain't from the hood, came from the trap or hang with the thugs, slanging the crack or bang with the bloods. Good God, peer pressure is all around me. But if that's how you thought about me, then you're all better off without me. It was all your fault to doubt me. Now you wanna talk about me, try to disrespect me. If you say my name, they say that shit correctly. Bitch, stay in your lane and don't switch directions. My heart is dark as my skin complexion. From this earth, but I don't reflect it. I've never felt this disconnected, but who's to blame for my nil attention? My family saying they feel neglected, my lady saying there's no connection. All these bars and then no reception. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, dog. I promise. I salute to all the fallen. I will see y'all at my calling. Open casket at my coffin, dog. I've seen it all too often, y'all. Yeah. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, dog. I promise. I salute to all the fallen. I will see y'all at my calling. Open casket at my coffin, dog. I've seen it all too often, y'all. Yeah. Father, can you hear me? I fear I'm talking to myself.
That one gave me chills.
oh my God, y'all are beasts.
Spitting them
I'm
lyrics.
glad y'all ain't no
What doesn't
joke.
kill me
Appreciate
makes
that.
me
How do we
stronger.
find you guys?
Stay in your lane, don't switch directions.
Actually,
Hot.
I
Creative.
love it.
Yes.
I gotta give a shout out to Creative for even hitting us up and letting me know about this opportunity.
Watch this. Who the fuck is creative? Oh, my nephew. My nephew. See, motherfucker get nicknames. Needs. My nephew.
I like that line. So many bars, but no reception. That was dope.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Nice line.
What doesn't kill me makes me stronger.
So, do you guys do like shows around the city or?
Oh yeah, definitely. We just finished a show at the Viper Room. Actually, he had a headlining show. You want to talk about that? That was your show.
I mean, it's my first headline show solo.
All
Like I said,
right.
usually we do shows together. So it'd be Joey Sparta and ttereve. And we've headlined the Mint together. That was our first like headline.
Right, that Mint's been there for years.
Yeah, it's a cool
that,
venue,
That was
man.
the jazz
busy.
spot back
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
day.
They treated us nice over
They
there,
did. They
bro.
did. We got
They
the
really
back,
did.
the green room in the back. You know, we brought everybody in there, and then like it was a cool venue.
As a comic born and raised here, I've pretty much done every room. And so I did the Mint for this jazz musician. And I was like, I've been living here all my life and never knew it was there. But it's been there, I think, since 70.
Damn.
And that's where all the jazz players would go. And then the fact they opened the door and have the rappers in, that's dope. So
Yeah, it was a cool venue. And then the last show we did was August 10th at the Viper Room. I headlined solo, but I had my whole team on there. So there's a few of our younger artists who are newer to the team, and then Ttereve opened right before me. So we just like to keep it very, company based. But that was a good show, man. Yeah, my first headline show, he killed it. Everybody killed it on it. We have other artists, Siri Collective on there, Izzo, Million, and C-Ro, who's more of a singer. So we like to just change it up and have a bunch of different
Now, what do you
artists
tell
on it.
people that's listening to the show and like, how do I get my music out? And I mean, do you have any advice that you would say, like,
to get it out for like distribution, or just for people to hear?
Just to hear.
To hear, man, that's tough because so many people are doing music that I feel the distribution is the number one aspect to it. Like anybody can put a song on SoundCloud, anybody can put a song on YouTube, but if you have distribution like Spotify, iTunes, Pandora, which we both have, Pandora stations, which check it out. That really separates, because that's like free promotion that you can't do yourself, because Pandora just plays that shit constantly to everybody. My friend sent me a screenshot of my song on Ludacris's Pandora station. Wow. And I was like, holy shit, like that made me like insanely happy.
Now you get a check from them?
I get a check per plays and all that, like per streams and all that. Yeah. But just the fact that it was on Ludacris's station and like being played to his people was
That's
like,
what's up.
Oh, shit, okay. And like, he's got his station on Pandora. So I would say the best thing to get your music out there is distribution. Okay. Whether it's, and forget the free sites, like go on the streaming sites, Spotify, Pandora, get it out there. And also interviews and all that.
Also, let's not knock the hustle. You got to go out here and
gotta get the hustle.
Let people know that your music is nothing to fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's dropping music nowadays. I get it. It makes sense. But you have to make dollars out of that at the same time. You know what I mean? Like,
rent due, nigga.
And you have to push it. You know what I mean? Like, great example. You can have a banging song. You know what I mean? You can have a really, really dope song, but as long as you don't have that drive behind it to push it and actually get like, okay, you drop the song, you promote it a few times on Instagram, that's it doesn't go anywhere. It takes more than that. You literally got to be in people's DMs. Hey, check this out. Whether it's your friends or relatives, because your relatives and friends are going to be the ones to get it out to their relatives and their friends, or however so forth, and that's how you broaden your network. Again, you can't knock the hustle when it comes to that at the end of the day, because those people are coming to your streams or your radio stations, checking you out, saying, oh, okay, I heard this from him, let me check him out. Of course, you can have it up on SoundCloud, Spotify, and Tidal, all that shit, but again, it's all about the hustle and the audience that you pull towards yourself. You can't knock it.
All right. And again, how do people get the music?
Well, for me, Ttereve, you can find me on SoundCloud at ttereve_Essex. That's TTEREVE_ESSEX. Or just go on to SoundCloud and type in Ttereve. It's Everett backwards. Very, very simple.
And you're on Instagram. That's your Instagram too, Ttereve?
Yeah, my Instagram is the same, Ttereve_Essex.
I'm trying to respell it in my head.
Yeah, it's just Everett with 2 T's, no E at the end, and you're good. But yeah, don't confuse me with the jewelry company, dog. I have a jewelry company, not me, but I like to say I do since they named their jewelry line after me. Okay. Don't get me confused with them folks. So that's not me.
I'm still trying to respell it.
We're not into that part of the business.
Everett backwards.
And Joey, you're who on Instagram? And
yeah, everything's at Joey Supratta. I mean, JoeySupratta. But Facebook is Joey Supratta Music. And also Pandora, Joey Supratta. So I mean, anywhere you Google search Joey Supratta, everything's gonna come up.
What does your parents say when they hear the music? Were they like, "Okay, Joey, it sounds great"?
Well, I see my dad doesn't really fuck with it.
Okay, fuck out of here.
Yeah, but in all honesty, I'm not too close with him. So
it's all good.
But my mom, she wants me to. She likes a few songs that I made back like 5 years ago. Okay. That are very like more singing than hits. She thinks those are the hits that she wants me to rebuild.
Baby, just sing.
And I said, Mom, you don't understand. Music is a business, and like you gotta understand the business.
I know you gotta trust your mama. Put one of them out. Mamas know.
Oh, mamas know, but some things mamas don't know as well as I know.
especially if you can put them out on Pandora and different places where we can hear it, because I might listen to something that your mama liked, and I might be like, 100%. Oh, that's nice.
100%. But it's all about the production value to it, because these are songs that I made in my bedroom 5 years ago.
You know what? Talent is talent. Let me tell you. But Joey, I'm not trying to tell you what to do.
Of course.
But I know now, today in 2017, you can have somebody come out on YouTube hitting sticks. Dude, and if we love it, we love it.
Yeah. Of course. So I'd have no problem re-recording these songs and making them more studio quality. And maybe changing a few lyrics up.
So you've been singing and everything since how, like, 10?
Well, I mean, I used to rap and freestyle at parties when I was like 14 years old.
They call
just
you
for
out.
fun.
Joey, come out here and do
Exactly.
that thing you do.
Exactly. Parties full. No one knew how to rap, but they
Can
said
we
he
hear?
could
Can we
rap.
hear a rap you did back in the day?
Rap it back in the day. Put on
Yeah.
the beat. Let's go. You got a beat?
You got a beat? I got an old
Do
school
it
beat.
Acapulco.
Acapella.
You
I got a beat. I got a
Go.
beat.
You want a little something?
Wait a minute.
Yeah. You want a little something like that?
Yeah, go.
Okay. My only dream is to be known on a major scale. Put weight on everybody to let them know how being major failed. Wish I was the main source of the game. My fame came in the late 90s, about the same time when pages failed. All I'm really after is the major deal. Out of these minor leagues, the skill that you find in me needs a major drill to copycat. Sometimes I feel like the God of rap that needs somebody out of this world. I'm on a Roger that, a penny for my thoughts, standing up is where the dollars at. Old chick saying she missed me, so let me holler back. Damn, cause she see her man's hustling. Now she want a piece of the cheese that my teens crumbling. Get me on blast, they start mumbling. I ain't trying to laugh and make fun of them. There's nothing that I want with them. You old news. That's like stepping into some old shoes. Swimming in old pools and staring at old views. Nah.
Joey, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I mean, that's how it was back in the day.
Damn, Joe.
That's dope.
Yeah.
You got a good voice too. You got a good voice, man.
Oh my God.
And that's without all that
That's what
studio
it's up.
quality
Yeah.
stuff you were talking
Nigga,
about.
my nigga.
No, I feel you on that.
Here's
You
the thing,
are
though.
a beast.
You
Y'all
trying to
are
paint you so
beasts.
much.
Change
Seriously.
it. That's the.
He did it without the headphones.
That's
No
the-
headphones.
He's
needed.
waiting on your beat
Yeah.
to hear it over
Was it
there.
on time? I hope it was.
No,
Man,
no,
you
it was
sound,
no.
it was
It was
great.
on
It was on point. It was on
Nah,
point.
you wrote that shit.
Change it.
So-
That's that raw talent you're talking about.
That exactly,
Yeah.
exactly,
Really changed it.
exactly.
Anyway, so Joe, where'd you grow up, man?
I grew up in the valley.
Conoco Park.
area. You
Conoco
right
Park?
on- Yeah, right on Topanga. You know.
Oh,
between-
right.
That's,
You had
know,
a
high
house.
school.
You lived in a house.
Apartment. I grew up in an apartment. Yeah. I grew up
Okay,
in
you
an
with the
apartment.
homies. All right.
Yeah, I wasn't. I had a place to
Yeah,
stay.
the
Tariq,
Man.
do you ever listen to Saul Williams?
No,
Okay, we won't talk about
because
that
I need
on
to be
air.
put up on that. Apparently,
Yeah, you do.
Why? Who saw?
We don't even know.
apparently
who that
somebody I need to know.
Let's see if
Saul
we can
Williams.
find. Yeah, y'all don't know. Y'all really don't. None of y'all know
I don't
Saul.
know who that
is.
is
No,
either.
none of us.
Really?
Come up.
Saul Williams.
Oh my
That one niggas
goodness.
from Sugar Hill Gang?
No. Saul breaking stuff. Saul Williams. He's a classmate of mine. He went to Morehouse. I went to Spelman. But like he has the song Black Stacy, and he's fly. I mean, if we could play a little bit of it, well, we don't have to
We
play it
can't.
now. We can't. But Saul is fly, and you remind
But
me
you-
of him. He travels all over the world.
Apparently not.
And check him out. And
definitely am.
y'all got that same thing, like
He don't travel
you
to
know,
the
like
valley,
some
then I ain't
some
never.
some rappers. Like I like to look at them and watch them talk. And you got that thing like MC Light has it too. KRS One has it, and you have it where like y'all kind of like. I don't know, you do something with your teeth and talk with your mouth open some kind of way, and it's just like I want to.
Tangy, if you trying to fuck, just have one first.
No!
You ain't got to do this.
You already said
I
it.
said
Goddamn
MC Light
good.
too. I said
That's
MC
all I
Light,
had
and
to-
you know I'm strictly.
I just had to become a rapper, man.
That's all it
Rap.
takes.
Y'all are crazy.
It,
Okay, I'm
it may be that East Coast twang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
It
check
may
him
be
out
it,
though.
you
Check
know?
him
I
out because
will
I think
not.
you.
Uh,
You ain't never heard
Dope
of
shit, Joey. I
Oh
mean,
my God.
no,
Thank
seriously,
you.
man.
Thank you so much, man.
Mad talent. And I just was telling my son, my nephew, because I didn't know Post Malone was a white guy. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I hear the song. My kids love the song. And so, do you get like a lot of people going, really? You gonna really get out there and do it, and then you kill, and they're like, oh my god.
Yeah, I get a mixture of things that shows. I get a lot of color doesn't matter type responses, and I get a few. I saw you, I thought you were gonna be whack, and then I heard you, and I was like, damn, I had to come up and say, we mean just at the last show we did, we opened up for DJ Quick and
Okay.
Sugar Free.
Oh,
Through these
wow.
promoters that
Wow.
through these promoters that we're cool with, they said, look, we want to get you on the show. No opening slots for anyone else. Just like we want to add you to the show. So, I mean,
Now,
we
when
had-
they do that, do they pay you, or is it like?
it depends, man.
Just your-
I like to do shows where I'm getting some money out of it. It's not about the money, but also at the end of the day, this is a job and this is what we do. So I'd like to get some money out of it. But this show is more of like, it's a free show. It's last minute. I was like, of course we're gonna do it. Sugar Free and DJ Quick. We're not gonna say no to
Can't
it.
turn that down.
Yeah.
It's all new faces.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that's like.
Oh
my
yeah, it was a
favorite.
sold out show at the Troubadour. Like we didn't bring one person because it was so last minute. Then it was like. Just
That was my
sold
girl.
out.
I brought my girl. Tariq brought his girl.
Oh yeah, but yeah, make sure you get
Yeah,
that. She's listening right now, going, really? You don't tell me.
We brought it's a lot of mixed responses. A lot of people see and just like judge a book. But luckily, I have a couple things going for me. I mean, the voice, like my man was talking about, a lot of rappers that are white and like different, ethnicities. They sound very white and different ethnicity. They don't sound like they should be rapping. And luckily, my voice is pretty raw and rough.
It is.
So it's like,
Are you Italian?
I'm Italian, yeah.
Yeah,
so it's
Joey,
like,
Joey Supratta.
Joey Supratta.
shout out to my man Vinny Paz, man. But yeah, if you have like that image and that sound to you, it sounds the number one important thing I think with music. If you don't sound, because I hear a lot of artists who maybe have good bars, but they sound whack. I'm like, I don't even want to listen to you. I just don't want to listen to you, man.
Shit, both of y'all, man, flowing, man. So again, if you're out there listening to the show, how to get the music and what do they need to do? Again,
well, for ttereve, you can find him on or me on
third person.
Oh, speaking of third person and shit.
You can find
me on Instagram at ttereve_Essex. That's ESSEX. That's very simple. And again, ttereve is Everett backwards.
Y'all got any songs together?
Yeah, we have quite a few.
Yeah, we got a bunch.
Y'all should have played one together.
If y'all play the video, it's a song that we have together. We have a few mixtapes out together because we, like I said, we used to perform together only. So all the songs we would do is us together. And to find me, it's at Joey Supratta and everything. JoeySupratta. Pandora, Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, everything's all the same.
And then when you guys perform together, is it like a group name or is it just
Ebony and Ivory?
And it's
Ebony
weird.
and Who's Ebony and Ivory?
Ebony and Ivory.
we might take that, man, for an album name at least or something.
Everett and Ivory.
Right, Everett, and that's dope. Everett and Ivory.
That's good. That's good.
Show your love for
Got the new group name coming out. Yeah,
Everett and Ivory, man.
That's
Part
dope.
2.
I love it.
Fucking dope shit, man.
Thank you.
Can you hang out for a minute or
Yeah,
we
please
can
hang
hang
out
out.
because you know what? They want me to go live on Facebook with you guys and
I've had a few drinks, so let's go live.
That's why we got the drinks.
Oh,
that's what shit.
By the way, it is my birthday today. I didn't let anybody know.
Virgo's in the building. Mine's is Thursday.
Happy birthday.
Oh, what? Shout out to the Virgos. Whoa.
There you
One
go.
time, I didn't even realize it was my birthday until like
Your birthday?
yesterday.
Your birthday today?
Yeah.
Right now it's his birthday.
And you didn't realize?
Well, I did realize, but like I didn't because he had texted me and I'm like, yeah, I'm down for tomorrow for sure. And I'm with my girl the whole night and she goes, so what do you want to do tomorrow for your birthday? I'm like, oh.
Yeah, whatever you smoking, pass that shit around. Like,
Shit.
fuck, you forget your
Shit.
birthday. When your birthday roll up on you, like, nigga, what's today? Oh, shit.
You supposed to be like that with like your kids or something. Oh,
You
shit.
know, it's
My
it's
son's
all
birthday
bad.
today.
And the kids gonna go.
And the thing is, I have two best friends that have the same birthdays. Well, not the same, but like 2 or 3 days apart.
Yeah.
And we usually hit each other up. And they're before mine. I didn't hit them up, and I didn't realize it was their birthday till my birthday today. And I hit them up like, "Yo, my bad. I didn't realize it was your birthday until my birthday. Happy birthday." And they're like,
all
"Oh, it's
good.
all good."
We
All
can
right.
get you a
Nig,
calendar, man.
like-
So
It's all
hang
good.
in there. We're gonna do a little tech talk because I love toys and shit.
What?
Yeah.
You talking about fingering and toys?
Fingers
over here.
Yes.
Hold on a minute. What type of show are we on right now?
Free yourself, sweetie. Free yourself.
Let it all out, Speedy.
Change
Truth
your
comes
name
out.
to
Fine.
Frankie.
Truthful Tuesday.
After all these years.
Yes.
I know
Truth
one
comes
day.
out.
I hate this fucking show. All right, you ready? So Tech Tuesday is. I like shit like that. I want to get a new
Shit
phone,
like that.
but I got some. So my kid's mom passed away last year, so she called me the night before she had passed away, and I didn't pick up the phone because I was doing a show, so the recording's on here. So as much as I want to get a new phone, I
Yeah,
don't
'cause
want
it's
to
gone
lose
if
that.
you do,
Yeah, I don't want to
yeah.
lose that. So that's why I'm fighting. I want to get this Samsung 8.
Let me ask you
S8.
this. Can we possibly play the recording and I record it on my phone?
And then
Or
send
you
back.
could-
Voice
you probably
memo,
could
and
upload
then
that to
I can
something.
email
Yeah,
it to
yeah.
you.
You'll be able to.
I just
Samsung-
didn't want to do it.
It's sad, yeah.
But I
Yeah.
do want to. So that's but I do want to get the Samsung because they keep calling me saying, "Oh, you can get it. You got
For free.
you got the free upgrade." I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
30-something
It's a
a month
Samsung
extra.
S8, and everybody's like, I mean, I know the Apple, and I guess every time Apple releases something,
I'm so
Samsung
tired
got
of
to
them.
jump right on the shit. But it has a longer battery life. They said the camera's great. But
Yeah.
one of the
Samsung's cameras. That's why I have
Yeah,
two
they on
phones.
fire.
This is the
Yep.
camera phone, straight up.
but one of the downfalls is the finger. So they have the fingerprint now.
Okay.
Sensor.
Oh, they do.
But they said it's a little awkward. So I guess where they placed it is not like for Apple.
Yeah, you got to put
That's-
your
Apple.
finger in the right place.
Yeah, for the Samsung.
That's what he said. Oh, sorry.
And unlike Apple, I don't think nobody's gonna be sitting outside for a week and a half.
Nah, not on the Samsung.
Motherfuckers are sitting outside.
I don't know. They said it's a hit. They said they
Well,
looked
for
up
this,
with that
Why?
one.
You can just wait like 2 weeks and just walk to the
Right,
store
just
and
get
get
it,
it.
right.
Why?
Because some
Shouldn't
people
you know
gotta
what?
have that one that
I
can
never
drop.
understood that, man.
Nah.
Me
I
neither.
never understood that.
I'm not doing that.
It's white
Or
people.
you can pre-order the shit. You didn't have to do all
Right.
that.
Yeah, that's true too.
I guess it must be the thrill of sitting with some people you don't know going, so what you do? Here's the thing, if you a nigga with a pistol, everybody in that line at least got a G on them.
Absolutely.
It's $1,000.
Oh, absolutely.
Ain't no discount on it.
Wow.
It's a G for that phone.
You just gonna tell people how to rob
Man.
them.
It's
Provider.
$1,000
Because with Sprint, they got the shit where you can lease it now. You pay like
Yeah.
$35 a month.
forever.
Yeah.
Forever, for 35 years.
Like Renison,
Right.
Yeah.
basically.
Which
But at
is a-
least they contact you though when the new ones come out and you can switch over.
Yeah, you just got to switch. You don't even have to like buy another one. You just take it back and
And you can write them off on your taxes.
Really?
Yes,
Your phone?
business.
I didn't know that.
It's business. You handling business. Business. Yeah, you do everything in
I
your
didn't know
phone.
Speedy. Up to
You
speed,
fax
man.
it.
You didn't know, nigga. I've been
I
knowing
did
you
know,
for
man.
years.
Yeah.
I know
Sign
that, man.
contracts.
Keith,
You
you
need
did
your
not
phone.
fucking know.
I did know that, man. Trust. You didn't know.
He probably has an accountant, Speedy. You don't know nothing.
Keith, I'm
about
gonna throw some information out there. Motherfuckers only me and you know. Now keep fucking with me if you want to. Act like I don't know you, nigga. You gonna be having problems with you. So what is this shit Speedy we talking about? He crazy. Nigga, jump
Out of control.
You better agree with me, nigga. You on this side of the table? If I say the sky's purple, nigga, that is purple. It's got a purple tip.
It's purple. It's purple. All right.
tip.
All right, Speedy.
All right,
Purple.
next one up is you got a tangent?
Yes.
And the reason I gave that to you because that looked like some shit you wear. I can't see no dude wearing that.
Well, yeah, you know, like when I want to record all of y'all and I don't want y'all to know what I'm doing. You know how like guys like to look at women and y'all wear your shades and y'all don't want us to see where your eyes are going.
Oh, that's what
well,
we
now
do?
I can get some Snapchat spectacles. And I can not only look at you, but I can videotape what I'm
Now,
doing.
isn't that invasive though? That seems invasive.
If you
That's
don't
kinda
know, it's
private.
okay.
Now look at him though, Pam. It looked like somebody was videotaping.
Yeah, it looks
that
like
don't
you're
look like a
recording me. It
regular
looks like
camera.
little cameras.
Yeah,
On the side, it does.
those are the cameras there.
Yeah, nah, I'm cool.
You wouldn't buy
kind
that?
of suspect.
Naeem was gonna run out and get some. You want to run out and get some right now?
Nah. Nah, I ain't on that level of pervert.
You just gonna stare at the motherfucker. Yeah, nigga.
Well, they said they don't work really great when it's dark out. And, you know, if people wear prescription eyeglasses, it might be a problem, which is interesting if it's recording.
Right. It shouldn't have to, it's not focusing with your eyes.
Exactly.
That sounds like some bullshit right there.
How much are they?
So
Or do they have a price on them?
they don't have a price, but probably too much for us to discuss. Are we really going to buy some Snapchat?
No, I mean, no, not at our age.
Hey,
No.
people these days, they don't give a
I'm
fuck.
sure
They
they
just
got
put the camera
filters
right in your face, especially if you're a celebrity. They don't give
But
a
you
fuck.
know what?
Yeah.
We always flock to the new shit, though.
Yeah.
Right.
So one day Pam gonna come here and go, hey bitches.
Exactly.
I'm too old for those.
But I mean, but what do you record? Unless you seen a motherfucker that's naked, what are
Right.
you recording that's so
Everyday
good
life.
you want to look at later on? You want to
Exactly.
look at
It's
it
like-
But you have to buy the glasses.
Right.
You can't get with your phone and record. Like
It's like when I got this. I got this for my birthday last year. I had this
Speaking
on my
of
phone. I had it
damn
on my
GoPro.
bike. I had it on everything. But then after like 2
Is that the
weeks,
new
Stop
GoPro?
watching that shit.
that's
nigga,
old.
this motherfucker been right like this. It's been in
Yeah.
this position for about a year.
And we still trying to incorporate it into the studio. We still
And so I
can't
bought
figure
it though.
out-
I bought it, but when I first got it, that motherfucker was on. And I think people that make gadgets now, they know our attention span is so fucking short.
Yeah.
But they need you to buy it, and then we buy it and go.
Yep.
You know, and I got every single thing for the shit.
Right.
You know what?
Everything.
I bought, I can't even tell you what it's called, but you know those things that they fly up really high in the air?
Drones.
I bought one of those and can't figure out how to hook it up with my phone. I should bring it. Yes.
How much did you pay for that?
I paid probably $112.
Go to Marshall and get that motherfucker.
10 drones right
But
now.
they had a commercial on Facebook, and I was like, wow, I'll be able to videotape a lot, and I can videotape me walking down the street and all kind of stuff. Never used it because I can't figure it out. But I'm going to bring it. Maybe
Yeah, we
some
all
of
try
you
it.
smart
Yeah, try
people
it.
can figure it out.
Always somebody younger. Always get motherfuckers that's younger. than
Somebody,
you.
right.
Somebody young niggas go, oh yeah, you got to push that button right there. And
Right.
then it's on.
Right.
It
That's
is.
like
That's true.
that's like when I was young. My mother used to have me come hook up her VCR.
And it'd be one wire loose.
Right. That dude screw this shit on the back of the TV. Now ain't come hook up my VCR.
Hey, that's what we're here for. All right, what you got next? Tim?
Oh, wait a minute. Before we go to that, can we tell the people to please subscribe?
Yes.
And because Naeem has to run, can you
yes.
give them your information one more time before you roll out?
Yeah. Check me out Instagram, Naeem Lynn, NaimLynn. Twitter is Naeem the Star, NaimThestar. Man, I'm on everything, and I respond.
And star backwards is.
Rats.
So you look for rats in the building. Nigga, I was still trying to figure out.
I know. I got scared.
You got spell, but rats. Hey man, no,
Thank y'all
seriously.
so much, man.
Thank you for hanging
Thank
out
you
with
Appreciate
us.
y'all,
coming.
and I'll be back when I'm ready to promote my show, man.
Absolutely.
Please come back and thank you for appreciating small-breasted women.
No, them little titties got the best nipples.
Where the fuck is the show going now? Thank you, rats.
Thank you.
All right, we take a quick break. Come right back. Don't
Then you guys
move.
come
Before we talk about the earbuds.
We're going to come back and do that. Don't move.
Okay.
We're going to just
All
bring
right.
it back. Thank you, my man. Man, thank you so very much, y'all. Now, I said name?
Pleasure, man.
You got it right.
I said name?
I'm a hugger.
Okay, you said it right. You said it right. Okay.
Don't move. We'll be right back. Hold on. Son, I gotta, don't.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Go.
Thank you, man.
We are back, and really back now.
For real.
Yes, sir.
Like
you can
for real.
see us back.
We're back.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Either way it go, when they play it back, it's gonna sound great. Really,
Yeah.
fam?
Sorry, I'm trying to get the shit straight.
It is the Rollout Show right here at Rollout Studios. This your boy Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. And this is
Nikki Pam.
that is
Tangi Ambrose, Heaven High.
that is
Keith Jefferson.
need to put a little bit of excitement in your shit. In the building we got.
Joey Supratta.
In the building we got.
Got to Reeve.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you know.
I'm gonna have to go get that mic. That
That's
motherfucker
right.
mic.
Got
That
there.
mic sounds so good.
Mike.
I mean, I wasn't.
Oh, it ain't the mic?
I wasn't theater.
It ain't the mic.
I'm saying
You can project.
I have great projection of my vocal
He's got that 4 a.m.
capability.
radio
It's
voice.
talent.
Like
You know what I'm
Tuesday.
saying? So yeah, it is Talent Tuesday. So I gotta bring my best voice out.
Yes.
Come on now.
The fellas is in the building with us, man. My man Naeem had to leave. Both y'all just destroyed. I mean, again, you guys are our first artists on our Talent Tuesday.
And the best.
Yeah. So
Man.
the bar's been set. If you
Yeah.
out there,
Yeah, if you coming on here, you got to be
Sure.
able to fuck with ttereve and Joey for real.
Yeah, y'all can't
Joey.
represent
Joey.
it.
fucking
man.
Joey. did.
Joey's a prop.
Well, hey, our
What's your
company,
middle name?
Anthony.
Oh.
Yeah, so come on.
course.
Hey, Tony. Anyway. You think there's fucking Joey Tony is. Joey Tony.
All right, so just to recap,
Please do.
they are rapper producers. They are beasts. You guys are gonna have to go back and listen to the replay, but he just spit a freestyle, but he's gonna do another one so you guys can hear it again.
Hold on,
I
I
mean,
got
when I
beats.
tell you this
I got
motherfucker
beats.
is no
And,
joke.
and then T's gonna come on and do some shit,
Yeah,
right?
yes,
Oh, yeah.
Tereve's gonna
Okay.
come
Yeah,
on.
because he's in theater.
Oh yeah.
He can project.
His voice.
That's right.
He's a
voice.
So I'm ready.
He hit me
Let's
with
do
it.
it, man.
Yes.
Hold on. So I just go to this link.
Uh-oh. Speedy, you can do it.
Watch your tone.
Yeah, it's not gonna be hard. You need presses, people.
Not your
I
birthday
think you
yet.
can. I
Speedy.
think
Can't
I
press and
think you
then
can.
look
I
away.
think
It
you
ain't
can.
gonna work.
All right, so it's a whole bunch of beats that just hit anyone.
What do you got?
All right,
Okay.
here we go. So when the beat, so who's gonna go first? T, you up?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
Come on,
He'll
T.
go first.
You ready? You don't know the beat.
Nigga, just press the beat.
I ain't tell you
They
what it
like-
was.
No, we don't know anything.
Keith and I did live beats the last time.
Yeah,
Speedy
yeah,
just
yeah,
kicked
yeah.
us to the
That
side,
was old
y'all.
Pretty
That's
much.
all right. Go
Kick y'all
ahead.
to the motherfuckers because I got beats. All right, here we go.
You put both headphones on real quick.
Yeah.
Shit, I will, but this
Yeah.
one doesn't work.
All right.
See, with these beats, you gotta wait till they start.
Shut up.
I got
Ours, we
kinda
could
got
just
it.
bam.
Kind of got it. Yeah. All right. I got this. Yeah. Yeah. It's that new from the apparatus. You better check the status. Simply, I'm the baddest when it comes to this rap shit. It's all me, dog. It's all T, dog. Off the top of the T, like off the top of the top, dog. No T-ball, y'all. I'm coming in, y'all. Breaking all locks to the gate, but let me switch it up for you niggas one time who don't know how I really get the work in. It's really all right in, but I'm hurting to get the game right, but I'm working. Yeah. Yeah, it's all that bullshit. But it's all good. I got a full clip of lyrics to shoot at you niggas, cause this is a freestyle off the top of the dome, and I don't really give a fuck. I can go for a while, man. Yeah. 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 I got this. Yeah, I got this. I pull back. Yeah.
Don't fall back.
Go get him, T.
Yeah. With the static, I'm the baddest. Think we need to panic. Yeah. Yeah, this beat.
What's wrong with
Yeah,
this?
see,
something different.
It's a beat.
It's something different. It ain't the beat. It shouldn't be the beat, man. It shouldn't be the beat.
Don't worry about it.
I tried to
It
tell y'all.
Shut up.
Ethan, I tried to tell y'all.
Number
Tried
two.
to tell y'all.
Joey, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Are we gonna do a beat or we
We're
gonna
going
do?
back. I got it.
You need Whole Foods, man.
We're
You
going
need Whole
back.
Foods.
We're going back and
You
forth.
still sound great though.
Hey, it's all good. I ain't worried about it. I'm going
Joey,
off
you
the top
ready?
of the dome.
Yeah.
I'm having fun with
It was
it. Let me get comfortable. Come back to me.
Is
All
this
right.
Get
faster?
ready, Joey.
So,
Get ready,
Nick,
Joey.
Turn Joey's mic up a little more.
We don't know what he's bringing.
Oh yeah.
Talk a little low.
Is this faster?
Woman, I don't know. It's just beats.
If not, we doing
It's
this.
just
Shut up.
beats. That's
Ready?
Got the battery.
Here we go. Beat number 2.
Got it, Joe. Rip him.
Yes, sir. Roll out radio.
Yeah, roll out
sir.
radio. Here we go.
We can go a little slow on it.
Joey's slowing it down. They don't know how to do that.
Yeah, these are slow beats, but we're gonna make it work.
Make it work. You want
Yeah,
faster?
that's all. Yeah, you see, I gotta get my paper straight. Dead on my shoulders, they trying to slow me down, so I'm fighting to get some paperweight. Gun out the holster, composure, slowly evacuate. On your bitch, I ejaculate while fucking to this track I made. Damn, they say this kid don't play. I've been around for a long time, so I know just what that shit won't stay. Hold it down till my click get paid. Everybody say the same old thing. Freestyle at the top of the dome. I never leave the fucking house without ripping the chrome. They're like, damn, Yo, T, what's up, man? They're like, damn, wanna hear freestyle. Here we go. In the studio, damn, so flow. Here we go. Damn, really wanna say no shit. When I'm on, give me the microphone, watch as I rip this shit. Damn, bitches be saying they love it the way that my dick be tasting inside of their mouth and their lips. Hold up for a minute. This beat kinda slow now. Shit, but you know I'm gonna kill it. I'm the realest. Freestyle, I'm the illest. Damn, everybody listening, motherfucker gon' feel it like damn. See, what's up, homie? We gon' do this shit. The motherfucker. Oh damn, we
Damn!
Why you fucking down?
You kicked me! You quit kicking me!
Hate you right now.
Beat is the worst.
Yes, he is.
Motherfucker
Yeah,
kicked me
these
that beat.
slow beats, we gotta just it's like.
All right, so we're going to do the human beats.
Oh, the human
ready?
beats.
The human beats.
The human beats. You ready?
The Whole Foods beats.
Whole
Whole
Foods
Food
beats.
beats.
Who's going? You?
Yeah,
I'll go.
T's
Go
up.
ahead, man.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Ready,
man.
T?
Ready, Key?
Yeah.
Oh, human beats.
You want to do that?
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. I fuck with that. Yeah. Skills implanted. I'm an addict. Yeah. Slow down a little bit.
wait.
Slow down a little
wait,
bit,
wait,
slow down a
wait,
little bit,
man.
slow down a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we
I
go.
got you.
Just let him do it.
I'll switch it up then.
Oh.
Go ahead. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
You got it.
I gotta get the flow right.
Get the bass.
Skills implanted in my attic, ain't no need to panic. Yeah. Fuck.
What's up, man?
I'm drawing a blank. I don't know what I'm saying.
Come on,
drawing a
man.
blank.
That first line was Beast Mode.
I
Come
know,
on,
but
man.
that first line, like I don't know why I can't roll out after that.
Might need to
Okay,
go.
what about
Shit, I don't know what. I
How
don't know
about
why.
I got the beat. I got the beat.
Ted, you
Ready?
might
Okay.
need to go more Trader Joe's.
Ready?
Let Joey do it.
I got the beat. Ready?
Okay.
Damn, Joey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Joey.
Damn, Joey.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. I got it. Okay. All right. Damn.
Come on,
I
man.
can't hit it right now. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, you
So what about
I had too
without
much
a
to
beat?
drink.
What
Back
about
to Joey.
I had
freestyle
too
without
much-
a beat?
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, Ted.
No,
go ahead.
it ain't even the beat. It ain't
Let me
even
see
the
what I got
beat.
here.
So I was okay.
You all right? Yeah.
It ain't
You
even the
yeah.
beat.
Let me see what this is. All beats come in like this.
Yeah. Intro. That's the one.
Okay, all right.
That's the one.
Okay. Yeah. I see it, I snatch it. Ambitious nigga got the habit. It's such a habit. Dag nabbit got me wanting more. Flow is raw, point is on my mom's word is born. Carnivore to these bars, no remorse. But what's the force that keeps me up on my horse? No dreams of me and these whores or being up in the source. Nah, it's much bigger. You don't get the picture. You sticking to the script, I'm redefining scripture. Ain't into popping no liquor, except with all of my niggas and bitches who hold the friendship, cause grudges are non-existent. And that's the truth if you concerned. We can rally up the troops, scoop me loose and we can burn. Homie, I mean that. Shout out to Nima P-Sack. Been keeping it real since Hot Wheels. No need to recap. My verse will blow your weave back and throw you to your kneecaps. A couple homies disagree, but they don't want to speak back. They gotta play the compliments, but they ain't got no feedback. The envy in these niggas is relentless. It's ridiculous. I don't get this. So defensive. What's the business? We supposed to be boys, but now motherfucker friendship. That's real shit. You on your key and pill shit. I'm on some keep it real shit. You say you used to know me, motherfucker, but the truth is I'll see you when I see you, homie. Don't approach me too quick. Assume I get the point.
Hey, I know you got some more like boom bap style beats.
That was more boom bap. That's my shit. That's what I like to do.
My nephew did these beats.
Oh yeah,
Mr.
no, they're dope beats.
Yeah, creative. This shit sound familiar for a reason, nigga. I'm like, goddamn.
I like the old
school. Rapping fast. I know this nigga style too.
I like that old school feel right there.
Like
that reminds me of
that's Ansel right there.
Go ahead.
You hear my name and know who's in the shit. I'm married to the game. We more the friends of benefits. I don't settle down. I'm used to running these bitches. Motherfuckers know that I'm motherfucking ridiculous. Freestyle, you know. Beatbox, here we go. Yo, T, what's up? We on the radio show. They're like, damn, they gonna hear us. They gonna want some more. I'm like, okay.
I fuck with that. Hell yeah.
There's some of that old school shit.
That's some old school.
Because that's how you get into the shit, man.
I fuck with the old school 110%.
Joey Tony. In the building.
Joey Tony in the
love
building.
you,
Hey, AKA Tommy Two Guns. That's the
Tommy
Tommy
Two Guns.
Tommy Two Guns.
Tommy Two Guns.
Tommy
That's
Two
what's
Guns.
up, man.
Right now, he little Tommy Two Turn. That's what we're
I'm
talking
Tommy
about.
Two Turns. It's my birthday. I can be fucking drunk on my birthday.
There it is there.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah, we get them drunk and then we see what happens.
That's right. Y'all making me feel right on my birthday.
That's why when you walk in our studio, the first thing you see is liquor. So it's usually 11 when you get here. So everybody try to be like, no, I'm cool. I'll wait. It's 12. Oh, 2. I'll take a drink.
Yeah, because my first drink was some water. She's like, you want room temperature or cold? I'm like, oh, I'll take room temperature. That's good for me. This nigga Joey got a Ciroc.
I went straight for the Ciroc. I said, we can have this. I'll take this.
You can have it all in there, man.
Let me get some whiskey.
Fucking fantastic, fellas, man. Huh?
Yeah, I love it.
Oh yeah, I got a whole under my cabinet. I got liquor
cool.
for days. Don't even worry, we good.
Okay, so
I did get some wine.
if you like that, and even if you didn't, please subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe here.
If you want to hear more fabulous talent like this, please subscribe. Just hit that button right up under that YouTube video.
Or go to rolloutstudios.com if you gotta beat these two guys. I don't know. Or call in to 747-888-3082.
You have any questions?
If you guys want to comment or got a question or whatever it is.
Talk to us for a little bit.
Yeah, talk to him.
747.
I'm down for another freestyle.
888.
By the way. I need to redeem myself.
Okay.
3082.
All right.
Okay, so
I'm an artist.
If y'all real,
y'all
real,
Oh, hell yeah.
y'all want to hear what the chat room said?
Uh-oh, this
Read the
is
chat
just wanna
rooms,
hear
man.
chat room.
Read the chat room.
They in there for a reason.
I know my shit.
Talk to us.
Shit.
Good.
What else?
What you got, Pam?
Good.
8 Mile be killing though. After you redeemed yourself, they said you was cool. After
8
you
Mile be
yourself.
killing though.
Hell yeah.
That's going in the song.
Hey, I take all types of constructive criticism, yo. Like, trust me.
They're bullies, they're assholes. But if they like you,
that's
they like
fine. I listen to Shade 45 and I hear them niggas all the time getting like just ripped new assholes. I'm like, hey, you know what? It's all good. It's a part of it. You know what I'm saying?
What you got, Tangy? What they say?
Can't knock it. Can't knock the hustle.
Read the stuff they
Just
say.
read it.
Just read it all.
Hear it.
I'll read it.
Stop
I don't mind
hiding
reading
it.
They want to see your lips.
They want lips kind of shit.
Wait, hold on. Is that a female or a male? Because I'm not showing no lips to no damn male right here.
As soon as they said it, I looked away.
Hold on. I'll be maybe rapping like this from now on. What you talking about?
This nigga gonna be the first rapper with a mask on.
No, call in 747-888-3082.
Yeah, if you got to talk shit or whatever you want to congratulate.
No, we want you to call in.
Yeah, let's chop it up.
I would love to hear it.
As far as criticism and people Do you like take it or depend on where it's coming from? Or
Depends
who
on where it's coming from, man. I mean, look, everybody has their own opinion. There's some people who like what we're talking about, like Lil Yachty.
Yeah.
And it's like, you can't really say shit to me at all. Like, anything you say, you lose all credibility. But, I mean, that's an opinion. If you like that, you don't like what we're doing, you don't like what Nas is doing, Kendrick is doing, everyone's got their opinion.
Don't like what I'm doing.
Yeah, you don't like what you're doing. I mean, there's some people who don't like big artists. Like, some people don't like Eminem, don't like Tupac. It's like, you're never going to please everybody.
And I think that's when you have talent and then you're trying to work your way through. There's always going to be somebody that don't like you.
Of course.
And if you can live with that, but you
to.
got more people that's feeling it, then I go, okay,
well, see, look, there's no
Yeah.
denying that when you listen to our songs, we got fucking bars. Like, compared to what you listen to, like people that like to hate, and then they like to see your response on it. Like, if you're like, oh, fuck you, this and that, then like, well, I'm gonna hate you some more.
Right.
But if you're like, look, man, it's your opinion, I appreciate you listening. They're like, oh, okay, I don't really dislike you
Because
as
this
much
show,
as like.
people hate the fuck out of us. They listen every day.
Or
Same
hate at least
motherfuckers
one
hate
of us
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
You don't give a fuck.
It means nothing to us.
We
man.
can bring.
We don't give a fuck.
Unless you signing my checks, you mean you're paying.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's how you gotta look at it. Yo.
Now I know my nephew. They always hustling, and like you said, part of the game is getting your hustle out there and booking shows for yourself. And then you guys sell. Do you sell like your music at the shows or T-shirts or what do you do?
Nah, I mean, as far as shows go, we like to give back to whoever is just
So you give the
fucking
music
with
away.
us. Yeah.
I mean, yes and no, because like we don't really do CDs at the shows. We do a lot of free merch at the shows.
We
Like,
have done CDs.
We've done like 200 shirts. We just toss them, all of them out on the stage.
What did the
just to
shirt
everybody.
say? What did the shirt
Well,
say?
it depends. I mean,
shirt.
sometimes we have like Supratta Records, Supratta Family. I did one that has like the Godfather puppet strings. You know that movie? Of course, you know that movie. It was that holding my name, Supratta, on it. So it's
that's
like
hot.
a Don Supratta
that's
shirt.
fly.
Yeah,
Get
so
a shirt. I just told you.
we can get
No,
you
we
some
don't get
shirts.
you.
Yeah,
We
can
don't
get
get
some
all y'all
shirts.
No, we
shirts.
need shirts for the show. We need.
Yeah, we can get you some
Everybody, we
shirts.
gonna get some
Let me
shirts.
know your sizes. We'll get you some
Okay.
Beanies,
Color and
beanies.
sizes.
It's about to be winter. You know what I'm
I think
saying?
I'm
We got
gonna
the
need
beanie
That's her.
collection.
Some
in.
long sleeves, some
You got
hoodies.
beanies?
Yeah,
I
we
almost
got
wore it
beanies.
today too.
So let me ask you.
Yeah,
So
got
you
Scully's.
do
Got
this all
some
yourself?
Yeah,
Really?
no manager, no.
So you
That's
do
a
the
lot of work.
T-shirts, the whole nine?
everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
His brother actually does the printing for us.
Yeah. Shout out to Push Dreams,
Oh,
by
we
the
have
way.
to talk-
Push
Alright,
Dreams.
We need to talk to
Dreams.
Push Dreams.
Y'all need some. Y'all need some
We
business
need
done
some
with some
gear.
shirts.
Here's
Yeah,
what it
we need
is.
to
We need to be able to sell shirts for the rollout show
Yeah.
to generate dollars because
of that.
we ain't ironing.
I want to
no
wear
thing.
shirts that say
We ain't ironing the
Look,
curtain
hey,
yet.
we'll switch contacts after this, and
Okay.
we'll get it all done.
But I appreciate y'all coming because I know it was last minute, and we, like I said, we want to make it Talent Tuesday. We're trying to create a platform to give back to those brothers and like yourselves who our fans didn't know about. Now they do. They're gonna go buy the music, and that's one thing I will say: as much shit as they do talk, they'll support and go buy the music.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's the most important thing because y'all out here trying to pay that rent.
That's the way it is, man, and that's what we appreciate.
Nick, turn me up.
You know, so I agree with you.
Yeah. So again, thank y'all for coming out.
Thank you so much for
mean,
having
guys,
us.
Thank you.
And for hitting the beats. Most of the time, we had people on our other shows. Hey, you ready to freestyle? Why ain't what I do? So, play number 7. No, nigga,
No, we want to see what you got. I'm telling you, the old school beats, the schoolyard beats, man, that's
right,
where it's
that's
at
right.
right there.
Yeah,
We're lucky we didn't get some pens and start banging on this table with this shit.
Now
man.
wait a minute. I just thought about it. We was having problems, and you knew how to work the board. We should just sent you over there. Right?
Well, see, I didn't come here for that.
There you go.
I didn't come here to work behind the camera. I came to work in front of the camera.
Yeah.
So the next show coming up for everybody is when, or the next
The
next time
next
somebody
show-
can see you.
Well, see, we just finished that in August, so we're in the works of doing the show.
Okay.
But keep a lookout for new projects, and I know my man has got a project coming out.
Yeah, I actually got a single coming out. The song you guys just heard was the first time it's actually been aired anywhere.
That was
Oh,
hot.
wow.
She might have to play it again for those viewers, man.
I haven't even dropped it anywhere. Haven't even worked on my album artwork for it for the single, but that's something that's going to be my single. I'm just working on promoting and getting the right marketing and behind it, getting them, everything set and ready. So when it's ready to go, it's ready to go. I don't have to look back and be like, oh shit, I need that. Oh, I need to do that. I need to do that. No,
Right.
it's ready to go, and it's going to promote my album behind it. So, and the album name is going to be called E.T.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to figure out why.
Ask him why.
Why is
okay.
that going to be
Why is that?
called E.T.?
Well, I'm only saying this here. You guys, since I'm the
Okay.
first
Exclusive.
the first
Hold up.
Yeah,
Exclusive.
saying this
Exclusive.
here.
Exclusive.
E.T.
A rollout show.
E.T.
exclusive.
That's gonna be my alias for producing. That's my producer alias, and he actually he wears a Phantom of the Opera mask whenever he performs and whenever he's behind stage. Joey doesn't even know that.
I didn't know that. No.
Yeah, that's my
Surprise shit out. You could who this move?
that's my
Wait a minute.
producer.
So E.T. is who we're talking about.
We're talking about E.T.
Oh, so like, oh.
That's my personal persona.
I love it when Tangi finally gets some shit. We talked to her for an hour. She was like, "Well, explain to me this." Then she get it. She go, "Oh."
Yeah.
So wait a minute. So when
That's
you're
cool.
on stage now, we won't see you.
Well,
You see half his face.
when
You know what I'm
when ET's on stage,
When
you'll
E.T. is on-
realize.
So is
Here it comes.
is ttereve still gonna perform occasionally?
Oh yeah, ttereve is a.
You know he's actually on
He's
stage.
a writer. He's an artist. He's a performer.
Yeah,
gonna see ttereve tonight at all.
But ET is gonna be different.
My persona,
All right.
my alternate ego is a producer. I love producing, but I don't want people to know that ttereve is a producer.
Well, shit, you just fucked
Okay,
that
so
up.
act like y'all didn't hear that.
But I just said that. But here,
But they
is
all
the
gonna
only.
see it, man.
Ain't nobody listening to this.
So
man.
y'all don't tell
I'm not
nobody.
saying
Don't
that though,
tell
but like
nobody.
it goes as exclusive.
Yeah.
Like this is where
Outside of this, you can show up with the thing on. We go,
who the fuck is that?
no, that look like Everett.
right?
Like,
But I'll be
Nah, it's
incognito. I'll be incognito. You want to tell?
And then,
but-
Joey, what you got? You want to give your information again?
Yeah.
Joe Supratta on
I know.
Pandora
and Spotify. iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio. Everywhere where you
YouTube.
can buy music, Joey Supratta is there.
Not yet Best Buy though. We working on that. So
Supratta.
as soon as we
What
get
about
the physical.
Amazon?
Oh yeah, on
Amazon,
we
yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
Do people
But
still
who
buy
uses
music
Amazon
at
to buy
Amazon?
music? Who uses Amazon to buy
No.
music?
They
Old
don't use
people.
Best Buy,
That's
right?
the songs that your
We
mother
use
wants you to play.
No,
Put
the
them on
songs that my
Amazon.
mother wants me to play are in the archives and the hard drives that nobody can see.
They're
Can
buried.
I hear a little bit of you singing?
Look,
just a
Tangi.
little bit. Just a little bit
I
of
didn't
it.
come here as a singer. I'm sorry, I didn't come
Tangi.
here as a singer. You know what? If y'all have us back on for another show, yeah, maybe we can work
You
something
are definitely coming back.
Because you know what? We want to hit you with something completely different than what was played today.
Yeah.
I'll give you like, are these the same fucking people that came
Okay.
in?
I gotta come in when I'm not drunk.
Hit me
so.
with the big shot.
Tangi,
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I'm ready.
the stuff his mom was talking about,
Yes.
is buried with the fishes.
It's buried. It's
with
sleeping with the
Slip-
fishes.
Sleeping with the fishes.
You know what? Maybe
Unless
one
you
day
want to
they'll
join
break
these
out.
motherfuckers. Put your ass in some concrete.
Yeah, but no, yeah, it's all at Joey Supratta and everything. And
Thanks again, man.
No
no
Joey
problem.
Supratta.
Appreciate you guys.
Hang out a little bit more. I got.
thank you so
Yeah,
much.
man.
Got some
Well, can I
business.
just say this, y'all? For anybody,
You gotta get you a shirt that says, "Can I just say this?"
Can I just say
That's
this?
what your
for
shirt gonna say.
anybody, can I just say this? For anybody who didn't enjoy the show today, because y'all didn't get to see us the whole time, but y'all got to hear, I want you to know that Doppler Labs has something called Hear One Earbuds, because this is Tech Tuesday. Can I go into tech?
Go right in.
Hear
It's your
One
show.
Earbuds. And check this out. These are
I love
earbuds that you put in your ear, and they let you manipulate the sound. So, like, if you're sitting beside some little lady and she didn't breastfeed and she didn't bring any milk and her baby is hungry, so the baby is crying, you can turn down your earbuds.
You can shut that baby up.
Shut that baby up.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw those earbuds and they're dope as
How
hell.
much are they? Do we know?
But here's the thing:
Nope.
you gonna lose one.
Well, hey, I got the AirPods. I haven't lost them yet.
You haven't
Yes.
lost it yet?
See if I can find. You do?
But they come in a little like a cool
Joey
little.
Supratta.
They in a cool little container. I seen that container.
Yeah, you
for
put
it.
them back in the container.
Yeah, that
If
shit
these
is
don't
dope.
come with a container,
The container looks like a packet of floss. I'm so confused.
It doesn't matter what
It does. It
looks
does. That's
like.
all.
Like, you can misplace that with your floss, and that's it. Nigga.
You misplace your floss a lot?
Hey, I don't have floss like that. I got the little picks now. 'Cause I misplaced a little.
I don't know where the show going now. We there now.
Dental hygiene is where we're going now. It's the next topic.
But please
Oral-
get to the
oral
TV.
hygiene.
Get to the. It's a TV on here.
Wait a minute, I was trying to find out how much they cost.
No, don't worry about it. Go to the TV.
Okay, go to the TV.
So there's
$299.99.
Not gonna happen.
So get to the TV.
Yeah. So there's this. So they're They're getting rid of the flat screen itself.
Yes.
Cause you see, they're super thin.
Yeah.
So now they just got a screen and it has a projection system that looks like the TV.
Wallpaper
Wait,
TV.
I don't get it. Wait,
Like you don't have to. Ain't no more mounting.
It's a wallpaper TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No more mounting and putting shit and wires and shit. No. It's pretty much. This is the
But
TV.
you gotta plug it
How'd
up.
you- how'd
So
you
you
get
can
it?
No.
lean up against it.
This
and-
is it. That's the
Or like a
the,
foot away from the wall or something.
So it projects it to here. So no wires. All you gotta do is put this screen up.
65-inch display weighs just 16 pounds and is 0.15 inches thick. 0.15.
Oh, wow.
So it makes it seem like the screen is floating on the wall.
That's
That's dope.
And
New technology, man.
And it has stunning color.
as opposed to great.
And it's made by who?
Who's that made by, Tangent?
It's made by LG.
Oh, I got
Oh
that.
Jesus! What's
Now,
the
LG?
resolution?
LG
behind that?
Signature W Series Wallpaper TV, and it's only $7,999.
That's it.
And guess what? It's going to sell.
Now, here's
Yeah,
the thing.
Jamie can
It's gonna
afford that.
sell.
Don't buy it now.
Kiss my-
So it came out now, which is beautiful. By the time Christmas comes, it'd be down to about 3. About
And also the bugs
3,500.
will be fixed out of that. Yeah.
My question
But-
is it like a projector?
Yeah.
So it has to be dark in your room to
No,
use
I
it?
think they did a
No,
better
no,
job. It's a way
it's
better
a
job.
TV. It's a TV. It's just super duper duper.
Duper duper.
Point
Yeah,
15.
because it can't just be projected on the wall
Yeah,
because
it's
it's a
projected.
screen.
Oh,
Projected.
probably
It
on the
says
bottom.
it
Yeah.
says
says
it
what?
says LG Signature W Series Wallpaper TV. Wallpaper is something you put on the wall. Accomplishes this masterfully.
Yeah, that's what I
The
did with everything.
65-inch display. It's a display, and it weighs. You can pick it up. Just 16 pounds, and it's 0.15 inches thick, making it seem like the screen is floating on the wall. It's mounted, so it's not thrown. It's mounted with magnets.
That's
'Cause it's so
my
light.
question was, how do you mount it?
They're doing
So
too
with
much.
magnets.
So that's good.
They're doing
So
too much.
you only got to buy one TV. So you only spend $8,000 one time because you put it here.
No,
then
you
you
do
can
like
move it in
this.
the kitchen, put
Hey,
it on
no.
your refrigerator.
Hey, go peel that TV. I'll bring it in. 7,000. Go ahead and fuck that motherfucker.
Go ahead, stick that shit to the side of the refrigerator. We can watch.
Exactly.
Can I have some water? Not now, nigga. The game on. Back in a minute, get you some milk. Also, too, because it's new music. Wyclef Jean has a new album out, and it's called the Fall and Rise of Refuge.
Of a refuge.
Of a refuge.
Oh.
Refuge. And you know he was with the refugees back in the day, so he's got a new album.
He's
Also, too, new album dropped today was Music Love Child, Soul Child. Sorry
Are
about
you
that.
allowed to say dropped if you're like over 55?
Yeah.
A new album dropped?
It's not your birthday. I don't know if that's his birthday yet, so.
The new album dropped. Yeah, it doesn't kind of.
He's supposed
Do
to
they
say
still call
New
them albums
album
too? Do they
dropped.
still call them albums?
You should be saying like the new
That's a
album
question.
came out.
That's the question. Do they still call them albums? I thought they.
Damn.
You don't mind if I
Speaking
do
of your
that.
birthday Thursday.
I need a
right?
button to clap to drown out the background sound.
No, you can get those ear Dopplers.
Anyway, it's called Feel the Real, and it's
I would
out-
listen to that.
I like music Soul
Yeah,
Child.
me too.
Music
I
Soul
like
Child.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
check that
Likewise.
out.
That's what C-Roll's be doing
I
that
tell you, I hate that
karaoke
show.
a lot. The
we
Friends song.
I'll be hating the show. Happy birthdays go out. It's celebrate birthday all this week because mine's is
Oh
Thursday.
yeah, yours is Thursday.
Jimmy Fallon is 43. Today's
Happy
his
birthday,
birthday.
Jimmy.
Oh,
Fallon.
me and Jimmy Fallon have the same birthday? I had no idea.
Adam West, the
Adam
original
West.
Batman.
Dude, he,
Is
rest
that
in
who
peace.
he is?
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Okay.
He died this year, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn. That was my
And
man.
he was here for a minute.
Yeah, he
Uh,
was. Cool. man.
Sanaa Lathan is 46. She does not look 46.
Don't know who
Not
that
a day of it.
CJ McCullough, who plays for the Portland Trail Blazers,
Yep.
who that is.
is 26. Hold on, call it just a second. Jeremy Iron.
Iron.
Irons. Iron, you know, like your
Don't
iron
look over
clothes.
my
Take your
shoulder.
time.
I'm sorry.
Take your
I
time.
have to
69.
correct
One
you.
of my favorite actors.
So
have to
fucking
correct you.
69.
Wade King from the Tank, the show Tank. They do the
Yeah,
tanks for everybody. He's
All right.
48.
Okay.
My boy Columbus Short, who I am definitely gonna get on the show, is 35 today. Shout out to him.
And
All right,
Tariq,
shout
how
out.
old are you today?
I'm 28 years
28.
Here,
Tariq
baby.
Young,
is
brand new.
28.
Caller, what's your name and where you calling from? All right.
Oh, they hung up.
Yes,
Oh,
I
they
took
hung
some
up.
notes. Sorry about that. But I'm gonna get Columbus on the show. I'm so happy.
Try it again.
I'm so happy Columbus has gotten his career back on deck. You know, he went through some stuff. He was on one of the hottest shows ever.
Call back, caller.
He was on Scandal. So hopefully he can get back to that point, which I know he will because we black and we always find a way to
Oh
get
yeah,
back.
he gonna bounce back. I ain't saying.
Y'all find a way to bounce back too.
What the fuck?
From what?
He just said because we're black.
Oh,
She didn't want to see
I
you
didn't even
out.
register that in my
Thank you,
head.
brother.
Like,
I don't know why she read.
I think you black. I'm sure.
we all gonna bounce back.
That's
It's all
right.
good.
That's
Thank you,
right.
brother.
There you go,
What the fuck is
man.
wrong? Don't be
You
just
said
singling out
'cause we're
motherfuckers.
black. You didn't say because we all bounce
We
back.
in this room, we all black.
It's a
Even
purple
Joey.
room.
I
We're
thought
all
Joey
black.
Even
was
me.
Italian.
I'm Italian. We,
Yeah, same
we
thing.
almost there. We
Yeah.
almost
I'm
there.
sorry, Joey.
It's all good. It's all
Bada
good.
bing, bada boom.
It's all good. Hey, forget about it, man.
Yeah,
Forget about
Forget
it.
about it.
Get him, bud. Wow.
Man, I wish some people would call in so we can talk to
Yo,
them. man.
Yeah, call in.
Call
Freddie.
back in.
Freddie, you need to call in because
Freddie.
you saying a bunch of stuff.
Freddie,
gonna say
what's
that
Freddie
shit on-
saying?
Freddie 2PC.
What'd he say?
He said black dude definitely does white drugs.
You doing some coke and some crack? Hell yeah! I'm on that.
Damn, man.
I'm on that whiskey. For sure.
Damn, man.
No, we'll see. Jägermeister.
Can I read some of these?
Yes.
No Jägermeister tonight, today, but definitely on that whiskey right now.
I never forget this white girl's like, I said, what'd you like to drink? She's like, I'll take a Jägermeister. I'm like, bitch, we're in a black club. They ain't got no fucking Jägermeister.
Jägermeister. Isn't that's that
We got
character
Henny.
from the
No, it's
cartoon?
a liquor.
No.
Who's the character?
It's a liquor.
Wasn't there a character on one of those Christmas
No.
kept the Jägermeister?
No.
It was. He had big red hair.
No. Whoa.
Y'all are messing with
What
me.
part of no don't you get?
The Christmas movie.
No, yeah, I know,
You got a phone, look it up.
You talking about,
Thank you, Keith.
yeah.
Keith don't know shit. He's from Texas.
Man, you can't even
Houston,
read these
Texas.
comments. They talking about some little bit of everything.
It is.
yeah,
It
they'll
is
go
a
off.
something Meister.
It's some
Hell
Meister.
yeah.
It's Huffenmeister or some Meister. Some Meister.
If y'all know, call
Yeah.
in.
Cause do turn her.
747-888-3082.
Your mic hot.
Yeah, you hot as mother.
I wish they turned the motherfucker off. That's just,
Damn.
you can turn Keeps up.
They're such assholes. Don't read that shit.
No, I want to see. Let me see how many of y'all gonna call in and talk to us for a little bit.
And talk shit like in
Oh,
person.
shit.
Bitch.
Come on, let's
No, ain't nobody talking shit. Ain't nobody
Oh,
talking
they-
shit. See, like when you online and you doing something nobody's seen you before, of course they're gonna say some shit. Like,
Oh, yeah.
All
you
the
know,
time.
I would love to.
I mean, no, it doesn't faze me at all. None of these comments at all can faze me.
747-888-3082.
Now, if we have some rappers on there that like can play a track over the phone that they think the track for track is better, please play it. But if y'all listen to the comments,
Cause
on
the
the
other
internet,
person I know, that the one who wrote our rollout.
Heat
tape.
Miser. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
there you go.
very much. Oh, I'm
Speedy.
sorry. Thank you so much, y'all.
Yeah,
Thank
Tanja,
you,
you-
Sonya and Sinicus.
You know it's a microphone.
Thank you. It's the Heat Miser.
Yeah.
Heat
Heat,
Miser.
I said it was some type of Meister.
You did. Thank
Keith,
you.
really, nigga?
I did, man. I did. I'm
This is
agreeing
the last
with
time.
today is agreeing
How the
with
fuck I
Tangy
bring
Day.
you to
Thank
my
you,
show and you
Keith.
agree with other motherfuckers?
Thank you, Keith.
He gotta sit up your
It's
ass.
Look at her.
Angie.
Look at you.
Speedy.
Okay, Keith. I'm finna tell a secret.
Okay, Speed, don't do it.
I'm
Don't do
finna
it.
tell all the motherfucking secrets. You know who used to date.
Oh, come on, man.
No, tell me, please.
Here we
tell me.
go.
Who did you
I can tell this
Here we
one.
go.
We
Tangy know her.
Yeah,
Real
Kim
mess.
Whitley.
used to date.
Used to date Kim Whitley
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my
For
boo,
years.
though. I love me
for
some.
a long time.
Really?
Kim is great.
Kim
Kim is my girl, man. Kim
I
is my
bet y'all
girl.
had fun. I
That's
was
my
about
heart.
I'm about to text her
We
right
had a hoop.
now.
We had a
I
hoop.
love that.
So at his birthday,
So why'd y'all break up?
hold on, I got more shit to
Oh,
go
okay,
tag
let's
along with
keep
it.
it going. Let's
So
keep
at
it
his
going.
I was a
birthday,
young pup.
he had his birthday and she invited some strippers.
Here we go.
So they
For him? For his-
yes,
Okay.
they set him down, and the strippers started to take the clothes off. And he looked at Kim. Kim said, "Go ahead on." I said, "Nigga, you shake her. I'm getting with this bitch." And the strippers took the clothes off. I said, "Oh," and then I walked out the room. Then I said, "Well, I'll come back when it's my turn.
Oh,
My birthday coming up." Then.
wow.
Speedy, you think
And
Michelle?
the whole so the whole time he all nervous. He's like, "Speed, you think I said, nigga, you better than this?" So Kim like, "It's
Kim
okay."
hired
And
him,
Kim
shit.
kept going, "It's all right. I bought them here for that reason." And this motherfucker blushing and said, "Okay, no, let me do it." Nigga took off his socks. I'm like, "What is you doing, nigga?" Hey, hold on, let me fold my clothes up. You remember in She Gotta Have It? That was Keith. Hold on. And the bitch is standing there go, "What we want him to suck our dick? I'm trying to suck your dick. Hold on, let me fold my clothes up." And he sat back down. He was like, "Okay. All right, let's do it."
Nigga, you remember this shit?
Come on, Keith. I was like, if I ever get a girlfriend like that, Pam, I'm
that
telling
was-
you
I
right
believe
now.
it because Kim was cool as
Thank you,
shit.
sweetie.
When I tell you,
Yeah.
Pam, these two bitches were tossing and flipping, and niggas was lying like, "Can we go next?" My shit folded up. Can I get in the seat?
My shit folded up.
Kim kept it fun, man. That's my boo.
Yeah, Kip, yeah. And she was like,
Yeah,
and the
man.
whole time she kept going, "It's cool. I'm not. I got the girls here for
She
you."
hired him. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
Would you do that, Tangy, for your man?
Hire him some strippers?
Yeah.
I'm not that
And let him
advanced.
get a.
You ever had that done? And girl,
My
bring
girl had me some strippers. I mean, fuck the strippers, just bring the girl in and we can all
Bam.
play.
Oh.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
not
Like,
that advanced, Steve.
I don't want to have to pay for it.
Yeah,
Like,
I
come
can't
on.
pay for it. Man. Look, I'll tell you a story. So, on tour with Fox, and we in Atlanta. Go to the strip club, so all the strippers go where Fox at. So
Of
we
course.
over there too. We in
Of course.
VIP, and so they can't all fuck Fox.
Right, absolutely.
There's gonna be some stragglers. There's always stragglers. There's always a bitch going, "Where my friend?" She over here. I said, she getting fucked. You might as well come on with me. About the best you're gonna do tonight. You ain't gonna get no better than me. You Jamie Foxx adjacent. You close. So
Don't start with Jay.
Keith was with me. So we in the room. We got the suite, and it's a vibe. Remember that night?
I remember.
So it's like five.
many
It's
moons
five
ago.
of them.
Five
Strippers. So we got Fox got the other ones, and these are the ones that didn't make the cut. Oh, y'all ain't gonna fit in there. Go in Speedy room. So me, Keith, I forgot who else was in there. We doing what we do. We get cracking, and the girl said, "Oh, so it's so late. We gotta go." He's like, "All right." She said, "So," and we was like, "What?" She said, "Y'all gonna pay us?" Keith said, "Oh no, ain't got no." I said, "Oh, you in the wrong room. You trying to get paid? This the unpaid room right here.
This is the volunteer room.
This is
right here.
So
the rebound room.
Am I lying? So when the girl start crying, like she in tears.
She's crying for
She's
real.
like, and Keith said, Keith got $5. He said, I got $5. I said, hey, baby girl. I said, she said, well, y'all, we got to get something. I said, well, you knock on Fox door, because that's where the money at. Ain't shit over here. You had a choice. You didn't make the cut, bitch. Everybody in this room is tag along. Damn. We are Jamie Foxx adjacent. I was on stage. I ain't got paid yet.
Man.
So Keith kept saying, we ain't got the money. We gotta get him out the room. Because one girl was in tears. The other girl was talking shit. I knew you motherfuckers ain't had no money. I said, you ain't hurt my feelings.
We told you from the jump we didn't have.
I have already
The other girl was letting us have it.
I have bust 2 nuts. I'm good. You can call. You ragged him up.
They
Get
really
you out the door.
asked for money though. They
sure
really
did.
Because that's what they you go to strip club, and if they leave with you, you know they
want some money.
and you Jamie Foxx,
Right.
you gonna chip them off, or you whatever the celebrity
Especially
is,
to shut the
they
fuck
chipped
up
them off.
afterwards, right.
So
Yeah.
they didn't make the cut. These was fried. They was standing in the hall. We went. Psst. And they was, oh yeah, they with Jamie, and they figured, and nigga, what I tell you, Keith said, Speed, I ain't got it.
I said, hey man, I ain't got it, man.
And Keith would go, he don't change his mind. He do the he
got his Django
like
on.
you got the Django. So,
Oh, here you go.
well, you know, Master don't give me that kind of money, so. Now
There
I'm
we
all
go.
you, sir. I just don't have that kind of money. And that girl was in, and she was a dime. Remember,
She was lying.
She was a
She was
dime.
banging.
Really?
Yeah, she was
She
banging.
was in tears. We kept getting her clothes together. All right, you get done crying, bitch. Here's your little outfit. The one you took off.
Here's your G-string.
Here's your string. Look, there you go.
Oh man, boy.
So
Back in the
you
day.
thought I forgot about that.
Back in the day.
And that every city, but we learned our lesson from that. So when they came to the room the next time, we was like, knowing that we ain't, we fun. This fun and shunning.
Right.
Right. Exactly.
We just hey. Dun, 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 dun.
Wonder why the girl cried.
Because she knew she
She
was
didn't
going to
get paid. Because they normally they would get on
they usually go
that
this
kind of get down.
Yeah.
They probably would have got about 400, 500 a piece.
Really?
Easy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No wonder she was
you on the wrong
crying.
business.
Shit.
Young.
I ain't never
Easy.
got
And that was like, and that
Wasn't
was
making money then.
Wrong room. That's why.
Wasn't making money then.
Jason room.
And,
You gotta
and
get
that's on top of the money they made at the strip club, and then they leave with whoever the celebrity is, and he gonna chip them off a little more. Because he say bring your girls, which Fox did say bring your girls.
Oh, so they thought as long as
Everybody
I'm in
was
the
getting paid.
building.
Yeah.
So, ladies, that's a lesson learned.
But you ain't got to that part of the show yet. What time is it? Okay.
It's a lesson learned.
Wow.
You see, now it's cool. Now I don't do that now. Keep
Speedy.
You
Yeah,
don't
times
do-
have changed. That's 20 plus. That's a long
what
time
was
ago.
that?
That's a long time ago.
And
man.
Keith
Times
got
have
money in
changed.
his pocket now.
Thank you. I'm
I
smarter.
like him too much to pick at him, but if
Thank
I
you,
didn't, I
Kenji.
would say, you
Thank you,
slave
Kenji.
number 3.
I-
but I
Yeah.
like you too much. But
Hey,
let me
yeah,
tell you what.
you should have a girl do that when you
let me
fucking
tell you
go.
what
Call me
Keith-
slave number 3. Oh, you big buck slave number
But
3.
Keith,
Put your slave 3 dick in me, please.
Keith,
Unbelievable.
Call
man.
me Django adjacent, bitch.
Do I deserve all
Django's
this
best
torture?
friend.
Call me Django.
Tangy, save me. Tangy, save me.
Yeah,
How you doing?
Yeah.
Django. Man, that was when that motherfucker came. I was a Django. I was in the theater. Go. I don't know what Pop's gonna do. Django. Nigga. That motherfucker, man, when he came in the blue suit.
Yeah.
In that motherfucker Huckleberry Finn outfit.
Or the Prince. I thought it was
Nigga, what made you wear that shit? He said, I was just trying to make a statement.
What do you think?
But the greatest part of the movie, the motherfucker said, Django.
Yeah.
Do it, Keith.
No.
I think you did it in the movie.
No, I didn't.
Say the shit, Keith.
No, man.
Action.
He ain't getting paid for this speech.
Thank you, Speed. Thank you, Pam. Appreciate it.
Nigga, I'm trying to make you a star. See, when people see you after this, nigga, that's Slave 3.
Come on.
Hey, Slave 3.
If you were getting it right, I'm the second one in line. I'm not number 3. I'm the second one in line.
Well, Slave 2 already.
No.
And what was your character's name?
No,
Pudgy Ralph.
See, because Speedy, when you call him slave number 3, you're doing the same thing to him that white people did to black people years ago. Because they didn't give us names.
Yes.
We shouldn't even be calling them slaves. They're not slaves. They are enslaved people, which takes the pain off of them and puts it on the persecutor.
Okay. All right, I'm with that. So let's make sure we got it right now. Enslaved number 3. In captivity 3. Is that better? You feel better now?
Yeah.
And
captivity 3.
please keep taking your name one more time.
Say it again.
Your character's name.
Pudgy Ralph.
Can you say that, Speedy? Pudgy
I'm not calling him
Ralph.
Pudgy Ralph. It don't have no ring.
Nah.
In captivity. Fuck that. Slave 3.
Enslaved.
So when you see
Number 2.
when you see Keith Jefferson after this and you at a play and you go, Mama, he was on that show to Rolling Out. Well, what's his name? Slave number 3.
Enslaved.
Enslaved.
Yes, enslaved.
It'll be
The
Pudgy
reason why I
Ralph.
said
Or
3 because it
Pudgy.
was a dude in front of you that he got killed already. Remember, he dead. So you was actually his ghost slave ship would still be there.
Keith,
So
say your
it's-
character's name one more
You
time.
actually right. You actually
Say his name one more time, Keith.
Pudgy Ralph.
Again, that slave 1 was shot. Then Keith moved up. You next to get shot.
He
nigga.
got
You-
promoted.
Or
number 2.
strangled. Or,
You at least got
or
one more
lynched.
nigga before we get to you that I could probably talk these motherfuckers out of me. Bow, they shot him. I'm like, goddamn. I know people going, how you making fun of being a slave?
Oh, I
And
know.
Joey's there. Joey is with us.
Hey, I take no part in any of that.
They ride on this
No part
motherfucker
in any of
today. Joey riding with us.
Right.
We ride.
We ride up.
Right.
It is the
We
real
roll
deal.
out.
Hilarious.
All right, what have we learned,
Go ahead, Tangy.
Tangy?
Well,
Besides,
one thing-
internet is the bullshit.
we have learned that
Now, hold on. Now you can bring our mic up just a teeny.
Oh.
This is kind of low.
we have
We
learned
need
that
markers. We need to put markers on.
before you go into the ring to fight as a UFC fighter, you should have a colonic.
Man.
You
So
get,
that-
get the shit
I
squeezed
must
out.
have missed
Yes,
that. I'm
you
like,
want,
Oh, yeah.
because this
Oh, that's
UFC
right, I was
fighter
there,
lost
yeah.
control of her bowels.
oh,
and
that's right.
everything.
Okay.
And got
We
the,
have-
got the shit choked out of her.
That's true.
Yes.
Wait. Let's rewind.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
What happened?
Yeah, a UFC fighter was in the ring fighting, and she lost control over her bowels.
And the girl started choking her and
She said shit happened.
in the boo boo. Let's put it this way. It was a dirty brown secret.
Oh.
Is that corn, bitch? No, I'm playing.
I know a few fighters. That's
She
a
got
good
her
tip.
brownie points for the day.
Hey.
That's a good tip.
We learned that Joey is really black.
That's what we learned today.
He's on our side. So when the
Yeah.
revolution comes, he's not going to go with them. He's going to come
No,
with
sir.
us.
Ride with
No,
us.
sir.
We learned
you
that Ttereve, it's his birthday today.
Yes.
It's my birthday.
And he drunk.
And he's only 28.
And
he's a baby.
He's 28. He
shit.
hadn't
Happy
been
birthday,
drinking
bro.
a long
He got
time.
Similac on his
He
breath.
had one
Thank
little
you.
glass and
I had a one tall
And he
glass.
falling on his
straight.
ass. He won.
messed him up. We
I
learned
feel great
that
though.
you
Shit, I
feel
had
great.
two, man.
So this is good.
I'm enjoying everything.
This is good.
Yeah,
every
man.
minute of it. Hell yeah.
We've learned that there are tools that you can use to drown out the sound if you get tired of hearing Speedy talk. You don't just have to turn it
Them
off.
earbuds.
Which is all the time.
Right.
Yes, we learned that Keith's character, this is very important.
Yes.
In Django, his character's name was Pudgy Ralph. Can all of you say that with me?
Pudgy
Pudgy
Ralph.
Ralph.
Yes.
Thank
And we learned that if you're going to be a groupie, don't sleep with the on the side. You got to sleep with the main.
If you're trying to get paid.
You're trying to get paid.
Right.
That's fucking hysterical.
We've also learned that beef bacon is delicious.
Yes, we did learn that.
We learned about beef bacon, and we learned that Pam's man Sean broke a man.
Bubble bath, bitch.
Damn.
That's a lot of info for one day.
Isn't that a lot of info?
It is.
Joey is very trusting because when he was coming out, he said, "Yo, man, I want you to do it too." He rolled up on the skateboard. He didn't even know what he could do. They got it together, and now look at the masterful creation that they have.
Thank you.
So you can check them both out. Remember this on Pandora
Yeah, check out Pandora.
and Spotify. Keith is getting ready to teach an acting class.
let's do that. Go into your class.
I'm gonna be in Chicago on this Saturday, the 22nd, at the Holiday Inn on Hardy, downtown Chicago, doing a one-day active intensive workshop on how to make the transition from theater to film and TV. Here we go, fam.
I like that.
Here we go.
Like
yeah,
that.
From slave
to Pudge Ralph. Yeah. No, but on how to make that transition from theater to film and TV, because not a lot of actors who come from theater know how to make that transition, and so that's what
because the theater actors are more. They're projecting, their acting is a little bit different. Television, because it's a camera, you don't have to be that animated.
It's more subtle, because TV picks up everything.
Yeah, it picks up everything. So
and TV is
when you
even
do
more
all this stuff,
different
it looks
from when I first came out here. It's like
top.
they really just want you, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to be more. Yeah. You don't want to be like, and I'm going to tell you.
Exactly.
Hell no.
Exactly. So go to follow me on Keith.Jefferson on Instagram for all the info. For all the people that's listening from Chicago, come on down. We're gonna have a great time.
So do you do this around the country? Is that what you do?
Yep, I do it in Texas. I do it in the Bay Area. I do it in Arizona. I do it in Colorado. So I've been doing this for 7 years. My acting workshop.
But you know shit.
Wow,
Speedy,
that's your friend.
Really?
Is he?
Really? Well, put it like this, Speedy. I make my living at doing something I love to do.
And that's the most important shit.
That's all that matters, man.
Right? When I tell you.
And when y'all rap, you rap separately, right? You don't have a group name.
No, we do tracks together, but we two separate artists.
Okay.
Tangi, you have something coming up?
Oh, wait a minute. We got to talk about Naeem first. Remember,
I'm sorry.
check him out on his comedy tour with, what's his name? Kevin Hart. Damn. And he's going to be in this Def Jam, this all-new Def Jam thing.
All Def Digital.
Yeah, so check him out, and you can follow him at Naeem Lynn, Naimlyne, and watch him on Survivor's Remorse. Okay, so and me, Sunday, I am doing my one-woman show at the Secret Rose Theater at 8 o'clock. For more information, you can go to tangi.eventbrite.com.
I will not.
I hope to see you there. But you can follow me everywhere, Tangi Ambrose, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Google+, and that's all.
Now, Tangi, if the show sells out, are you doing a second show?
When the show sells out, yes, I'm actually.
I meant like second show that day. No.
Oh no. Sunday I'm performing at 8 o'clock. But the Sundays thereafter, I'm doing 2 shows, 4 and 7.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
You
coming?
Of course.
You know what's funny too is I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. You know, it's like it's.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what I told that girl. She said the same thing. Come on in here.
But I'm
knock that nervousness right out of you. Put that in your hand right there.
Yes, Freddie, you can, and that would be very nice. He said, "Can we donate a ticket?" Yes, and I didn't think about that until I think Michelle suggested it. Yeah, so I did make that possible, and people have been donated. And one lady told me the thing that moved her was it took me 25 years to write it. So that's why I charge $25. It's $1 for every year.
So for the next installment of this play, we gotta wait 25 more years. That one.
But you'll get so much information when you come.
Now, do you have someone hosting? Would you like for your boy to?
Yes, I would love for you.
That means he'll come for sure. Then
would you really do that, Speedy?
Yeah.
I would love
whatever
that.
You need me to do. You need me to tell some jokes or just bring you right out. Whatever you want me to do.
Oh, I would love that.
Wow,
oh my goodness, I would
that's cool.
love
that's cool.
that.
And just because you step into a theater don't mean you're an actor. I just want to put that up.
Damn.
You took a shot at me earlier, right?
Yeah,
so I gotta shoot back. I ain't gonna let you just shoot me down like that. So
no, I got a microphone.
I know you do.
Oh my goodness, I would
seriously,
love that.
That's good.
So what time I need to be there?
At 7:45.
I'll get there at 7:30.
Okay.
I'll be there long before that. And then, like I said, whatever you do, warm the audience up, make them.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, because
So that
they
was
need
cool.
to laugh.
Now you have
before I come
intermission
out
as well?
there. Nope.
Straight through.
Straight through. Bam.
Fuck.
Bam.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bam.
Did you see Underground? With my girl Aisha, who played Harriet Tubman.
I didn't see the movie.
Oh,
but
yes.
I know about the movie.
She
Yeah.
did a
Love
monologue,
her.
and I'm talking about. So, for those who listen, don't know what a monologue. Sometimes it could be 2 pages,
Well, I hope
8
they would
pages,
know.
Mine is
15,
34
19.
pages. So.
Hers was somewhere in that area because she gave
It's-
the speech
yeah.
that supposedly that Harriet Tubman did. And you know it's a true monologue because the camera didn't cut away. There was no cutaway shot.
Yeah.
It was a direct on shot, maybe from about chest up, and it locked. And she just went. And I'm sitting there going, oh, and just to remember
That's your
that much
favorite show.
stuff.
Speedy talk about Underground
Which
every
I'm so
episode.
upset that it's not that
Right.
he took it off.
Yeah.
WGN took it
Yeah,
off and said
yeah.
they're moving in a different direction. We know what that means. But thank y'all so very much for hanging in there with us today. Huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was letting you
Oh,
know.
yeah. Okay, you can reach me at Nikki Pam with 2 Ks on all social media. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll let Tangi do that, but go to rolloutstudios with the s.com and you can get to the YouTube. And then also on tomorrow's show, we're going to have, okay, Seymour, this is for you, because if I see one more post about this nigga, right, I swear to God, Tony Baker will be on tomorrow's show.
Oh, Tony.
Yeah, Tony
My boy.
Baker.
Tony Baker.
Tony Baker will be
For
here.
Weird Wednesday.
Some funny YouTube videos he does. Super funny. Also, Speedy is funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ funny on everything. Comedian Speedy on Facebook. Comedy tour starts in October. My birthday is Thursday. I'm doing the
It'll be a
birthday
big
show.
show.
Gosh, I can't come
Yeah.
Thursday.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
it's your
Too bad.
birthday.
Oh, you can't make it. Huh?
Oh,
Okay, I'm gonna see if I. Oh, but I want to come Wednesday.
No, can't do both. You'll never let nigga off the hook. Speedy is funny everything. Again, thank you to all the fans and
Thank you,
everyone who
Dominic.
tuned in at the beginning. Thank you, Nick, and
Nick.
my little nephew,
Yes,
Antoine.
thank you.
Bringing the
Yep.
dope
Yeah.
ass talent.
Yeah, thank you to my
Therese
wife
and
who
Joey.
Thank you all
she had to
for
go pick
having
the kids up.
Yeah, thank you.
Now I go
guys.
pick up the other. We got ships. We pick them up at ships. Tomorrow show gonna be off the chain.
Tony
It is.
Baker.
It's Weird Wednesday, so there'll be a lot of weird shit going on. Keith,
Weird
again, thank you, brother.
Wednesday.
Speedy, thanks for the love, man.
Slave number
Thank
3.
you, Keith.
Pam, thank y'all, man.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Keith.
much. Yeah.
If you see them in Chicago, if they come up to you and say slave number 3, you gotta let them in.
They still gotta pay.
Come on, Keith.
They still gotta pay.
Hey, listen to the show.
They still gotta pay.
Give them something off.
I'll
Give them
think,
something.
I'll think about it.
Thank you,
Give 'em
brother.
$2 off.
All right, till tomorrow. Thank y'all. May God bless you.
Have a good
Hold on. You got to. Oh no, you know what, Neff? You know what? I do. I know I play one of the homie shows. We'll do. Ready?
Here
Play
we go.
that.
Let's see.
And we out.
the damn right here.
All right. Come on,